Quickly get Red Prince. Hey,
Nice
hey.
when it's finished.
Hey, nice. Didn't find this before. We should be able to quickly teleport. Oh, goodness. Hello. This is why. I'll talk, because that's what I should be doing. He's yellow, so it probably means I can talk to him, right? Stop.
The troll leans in
troll
and glares
leans
at
in.
you with beady little eyes. His breath is like a butcher's offal bucket, left in the sun too long.
Okay. Now let me switch my audio, because I can't hear him talking. There we go. The troll leans in and glares at you with beady little eyes. His breath is like a butcher's offal bucket, left in the sun too long.
No cave for you.
Glance at the black ring banner nearby and ask what's in the cave. Yeah.
The troll crosses his arms across his chest and shakes his head.
I get sack of meat every day to watch cave, not answer questions about cave. Island keeps me strong, stronger than other trolls. Go now. There will be pummeling.
I wonder how bad the pummeling will be. Ask the troll. Well, I don't know why he's guarding, but let's just.
I tell
Yeah.
you this already.
It's meat.
I guard cave for sack of meat. Every day, a new sack filled with tasty chunks. Human, elf,
Gross.
lizard, all is good.
Sure. We're gonna have to kill you, I think. Say that you want to get past him.
The troll grimaces and spits a melon-sized glob of phlegm onto the ground near your feet.
No cave for you.
Claim I have good wit. Wait, no. I don't have good wits. I have good memory. I keep thinking they're the same thing. Strength, Constitution. Claim that you're here to speak on his behalf. 1 sack of meat a day is hardly enough for a specimen like him. If he lets you pass, you'll see that he gets 2 sacks per day. Yay!
The troll looks over
Very
you
good.
thoughtfully while one of his fingers rummages around his nostril.
Cave for you.
Hey, sweet. We should probably still fight him, though. Okay, so there's a cave. Nameless Isle. That's the name of the place. An ironic name. Okay. This is weird. It just ends. This is a small cave. Oh, there's a lot of a blood trail here. Don't like that. Hello?
An empty cave with a bare altar.
Decrepit altar.
Strange.
Use.
The altar before you seems relatively bare. There is no inscription to a god and no offering placed.
Is it just a trick altar?
All you can see is a smear of blood on its surface and a hollow that seems to call for something.
I mean, this game has really been wanting me to kneel on before stuff, so I'm just gonna do that.
You feel an invisible hand grab you by the throat. Cold, unseen lips brush your ear. You can't make out any words, but you understand what you're hearing. Whispered tears, screams in the dark.
Ugh.
Blood, pain, blood, blood. The hand releases you, and you stagger back, gasping. The altar watches you.
Altar watches you? I didn't know it had eyes. Okay, let's try putting some blood and stuff. Where is it? There you go. Yes, good.
The altar before you seems relatively bare. All you can see is a smear of blood on its surface. You feel and you can't make the hand release it.
I mean, it does something, right? Got these candles. I doubt there's anything related to the candles here. It's just for atmosphere. What are we to glean from this? Helping Alexander. There are Shriekers on the nameless isle. There must be Magisters nearby. Magisters and Paladins alike are here to see Alexander ascend. The Black Ring opposes them. There may be trouble ahead. Okay, so that triggered when I found the Shriekers. Maybe there's a Magister nearby that has a Purging Wand? Maybe I can't do anything with these right now. With this altar.
The altar before you seems all you can see.
I don't know. Let's look around for a Magister. See if... Oh my goodness! This little thing spooked me. This thing. 4,000 HP. Can we scan him? Wonder what he's weak to. Fire, water, air, earth, poison. Where were there Magisters we could talk to or loot? Here's some. I thought we looted everybody though.
The Magister Priestess has her head bowed against her staff as she murmurs a prayer for the dead.
Merciful Seven, watch over.
Inquisitor?
Remember what I said. Head north to a rendezvous point. If the others made it, I'll wager it's the safest place to be right now.
I don't think it'll be on any of these bodies. Pretty sure we looted everybody. Wouldn't be on that. Black Ring Diary. Day 3, still quiet here. The portal continues to direct the ocean into the old Orc Temple. Oh, we got rid of that. Now, as long as it stands, we have to stand guard here. Or as long as it so does, we have to stand here and guard it. How does that Darth Salome expect us to please the God King if we aren't given a chance to wet our blades with Divine Order blood? Yeesh! Sun. Rollick is the sun. And then a couple of guys, one other guy's the moon so far. The beach. We've been here. Our next point of interest is right over here and over here. We can't get to it. There's no... Can we fly? Let's try flying up there. Is it too much of a jump? What the? What was that? Where's my polymorph? Get up here. Oh. Oh, we didn't get attacked. Nice. And let's do that. See spirit, vision. Maybe move him out of the way here. And we'll teleport, or we'll tactical retreat up here if we can. There's like a little spot that I could get to. No? Alright, it's fine. So we have the green teleporter. Perfect. Alright. We have spirit vision up. Nice. They're attacking something? Large ruby. Mountain dagger. Okay, I'm gonna stand over here. I'm gonna let Red Prince Probably talk to these dogs, maybe. Two black ring wargs, heaving stinking mounds of gristle and malice, play like puppies with a large crimson gem. Reach out to pet the nearest warg.
Boars. Away.
Oh dear.
Now.
Tell them their toy is very pretty.
Imp.
Right, thing.
From imps. Was on a thing.
You remember the empty plinth at Xantessa's
Oh.
Burned Eye Man wanted it. Kicked us. We ran.
It's ours, the imp thing. It's got stars in. Yeah. You got any food?
Maybe there is food.
Tell them you killed the burned-eyed man. I'm not sure who that is. Who's referring to? These boys on the beach. There's their food.
He's dead. The burned eye man. That's good. He kicked us. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too.
Hungry too.
Let's go. You can play with the imp thing now.
It's got stars in it.
The beasts amble away, leaving the gem behind them.
Nice.
The gem feels both extremely hot and extremely cold, and yet sits comfortably in your hand. Within the crimson crystal, a galaxy of stars seems to twinkle, and beyond the stars lies a strange and wondrous realm. The stars swirl and move, and form a face, the face of an imp.
Weird.
What's red and black and blue all over?
Ask if the riddle does not normally go. What's black and white and red all over? Soldier. Back in the day, the red and blacks of the House of War were a fearsome lizard fighting unit. Blue skin, red and black uniforms. They fit the bill. Yeah.
Your eye decides. Your eye. Now, looky here. If you have 3 eyes and
Snuggly, is that you?
how many eyes are there?
Oh, wait, that's a different question. If you have 3 eyes and take away 1, how many eyes are there? Well, it can't be the obvious answer, right? This is like a joke, but this is like a joke quest, I guess. So, let's go with 2. Yeah.
How many eyes are there in all the planes? Countless eyes. Good night.
The imp's face shatters into a billion stars
What?
once more. The gem returns
Did I
to
mess
its
up the
inert
quest?
state.
Nice.
Nice. Ruby. We found an unusual talking gem. Alright, so Xantessa? It's related to Xantessa or whatever her name is? Yeah, we haven't gotten the information from that shrine yet. We've got those 4. So hang on. Let's try heading north to that shrine. There we go. I'm assuming we put the gem in, and it will cause the reaction we need, and maybe it'll lower... Where are we? This way? It'll lower the defenses, or lower... Maybe it'll open up a secret door or something. I'm not sure how many there are. I think there's 7 total. Because I still don't want to go up here. Blackman Camp, yeah. Well, we've been there already, though. Yeah, this is where we fought the portal dude. I don't know what's going on there. How do you save the game? Quick save. Okay, so we fought our way here, but we didn't actually do anything with this yet. Reliquary. Ah, yeah, here you go, here you go. Pedestal.
An empty pedestal stands before you. From the ostentatious nature
The
of
ruby,
the carvings upon it,
right?
you can tell it once used to hold something of great value.
Gold. Eternal plate. How would we use? No,
An
use
empty
just makes.
pedestal.
How would we use this item, this ruby? Combine? There we go. I held it. Say the word countless. Alright then.
Righty, right. Oh, very righty, right. Come inside.
The face dissolves, and the stars begin to swirl. And so too does your head, as you are taken to...
Pocket plane.
Whole realm within a single gem. Incredible.
Oh, hang on. Okay. There you go. Waypoint shrine.
Before you stands a shrine of a particularly strange
This is cool.
design.
Clockwork stuff
You've
is pretty
seen
cool.
machinery like this before, in the cave beneath the black pits. Here too, the apparatus thrums with power and seems to pull you in.
Let it take you? Ah, yeah, there you go. Yeah. I just wanted to flag that so we could fast travel back here. So what do we got? Ooh. There's music here too. Can you get across here? It's like a light, small elevation. Is that why we can't get cut across this? Cut across this? Let's use our flight powers again. And we can fly across this. We can walk across this. There's a ladder there. Okay. Am I permanently slowed? It appears I am. I wonder if it's not a stats effect slow, like a chemical slow, but it's a time-based slow. That's what this area kind of seems like it's going for. Let me check around this pipe. Is there a chest here? Energy chest. What? Oh, there's a chest here, but it's... Grenades go to Red Prince, and arrows go to Beast. Leggings. Giant Frost Rune. And a good amount of gold. Let's check out what we got here. Okay, this is a strength-based body piece with intelligence on it. It's odd. Immune to poison and bleeding. 267 armor. I'll let Octo figure out what's good or not here. I'll give this to him. And this is also a strength-based legs. And that to him. I'll reorganize stuff. Very good. I'll teleport back to Ifon after this. And we'll see what's at the end of this. If there's nothing there, then we'll just teleport back and move forward. It's an RPG. You always want to go the way that is optional and not progression. Because you never know what's behind door number 2. I don't see anything here. It's odd that it would just end like this. Like, yep, that's it. Alright. Where is my pyramid? There it is. Let's save again.
machine is manipulating time itself. I'm in a hurry here.
Ah, yeah. I guessed right. It's a time-based slow. That's cool. Rotation scroll. That like little like that radius thing that comes out when you hold A, and you can pick up stuff in a big list. That's something that should be in like the Bethesda games, like Skyrim and Fallout and stuff. That's a really useful little thing. Rotation scroll. Sheet of paper. I'll pick that up as well. Empty bottle. Yeah.
Junk.
Is it junk? Can't you fill that? It's empty bottle. Can't you fill it with poison and give it to Ifon? I mean, to Fane? Oh, Imp Terminal. What's that? Wait, there's also a Razzle Dazzle book here. Is this anything? This book details how to create a Razzle Dazzle grenade using nothing but a jelly room or an air resistance potion. Of course, it could go off at any stage and dazzle its creator, but you record this in your recipe book anyway. After all, this one it looks so easy, you could do it with your eyes closed. Right on. Alright, there's a machine here to operate.
Love is not the answer. Answer search continues.
What? What's that mean? Locked door with some kind of mechanism holding it shut. What does that mean? I notice there are switches on the ground here. Is it some kind of clock face, perhaps? There's one there, one down here, and one on the far behind the machine. This one opens. Oh, there you go. You can just open it. No lever necessary to pull. Another machine to the left from the looks of it. Imp terminal.
A chicken is not the answer. Answer search
A chicken is not the answer. There's, yeah, these are connected, so it's like a square. There's something over here as well. The middle area looks important. Nothing in there. Oh, it's locked. Do you think the switches on the ground correlate to the doors? Like the switches on the ground right here correlates to these. Let's test if stepping on one of them makes this door rise again. Or I don't know what. Okay. Click. Did this unlock? Still locked. I'm not sure what the question is. Chicken is not the answer, is what all that we know, and love is not the answer. Love, chicken.
Answer search
Who doesn't like chicken, right? Oh, is this a... No, it's nothing. Oh, there's actually there's switches right. There's a switch right here, and one over here. There's 4. So I wonder if everyone stands on one to unlock. These can stand on one. There you go. And now we can bring Fane in here. Let's teleport him in. Oh. Do do. Do do. Click. Disconnect. Red prints. Go to the far end. Click. Yay! Huh. Uh-oh. So, you can see that. So, it's open now. That door's open now, but if I get off of it, it moves up. Okay. We just need an object to put onto it. Something heavy enough, maybe? Something that's really heavy. Like a barrel or something, you would think. Oh, there's an ooze barrel. Okay, so we have Red Prince has an ooze barrel. Let me try to do it with Red Prince. Drop item. Yes. Okay. If it's a matter of weight, then it made sense to put a barrel on it. Good thing we had a barrel. Now let me just get off of this plate. Put him on there. I'll play with Ephon. Dun, dun, dun. Fire resistance potion. Oh, there's actually an imp there. Do we want to teleport everyone across, maybe? Nothing really in there. Empty bottle. Row of books. Oh, there's a dead imp there. A locked door. There's a switch there. I see on the ground. Okay. Let's bring everyone over. Switch back to Thane. And then Beast. Here we go. Oh, this door's open now. So that door closed and this door is open. Okay. They're connected. Loot imp. Essential engineering. Curious about automatons? I didn't know there were automatons in this game. Which I'm all for, so cool. Science fantasy is my favorite genre, so curious about automatons, unsure how to get the most out of these mechanical wonders. Then read on for Barty's tips, tricks, and tutelage. Step 1, make it run. How? Why, with a phrase capacitor, of course. More about those in Chapter 5. Suffice to say, an automaton cannot function without one. In the unlikely event an automaton should malfunction, rip the capacitor out before it can do any significant damage. Oh, there's a chest here. These are kind of, they're somewhat hidden, these. Alien Earth Essence. What that's about. Fine sediments swirl from the autumn realm of Lapitera directly into this dense, enchanted orb. Let's give this to Thane, because he's kind of our crafter, unofficially. Minor Constitution Potion. +1 con. Sure. Check the imp already. Here's another machine.
Order is not.
Love chicken. Oh, not chicken. Love, order, and chicken. Not the answer. Search continues. Whoops. There's something to the west here. Yeah. trap. Oh, magic armor protection. Yay. Impish handbook. Whoops. Emergency protocol. In case of interdimensional meltdown, please deactivate the core to ensure the continuity of existence. We would urge all who may come into contact with the core to exert caution, as many rely on existence to exist. Uh-huh. For more intimate views of the end of existence, we suggest following the pipes. The core of the pocket realm is dangerously unstable. To stay safe, we must follow the pipes. Oh, and a grenade. Pick that up. Follow the pipes. Well, I did follow the pipes. Like, I followed them over here. But this is the core, right? Oh, dear! Alright. Didn't expect that. Poison. Traps. Moving about in a circle. There's a green... Or that green and blue. What is this? Ah! Ah! I see. Things explode. There's poison everywhere. This opens. Come on, beast, get over here. Cover your armor. I think there's going to be something over to the west, so let's go this way. Magic armor, just shrugging all this off. Spoon. Oh, there's a way up this way. I didn't even notice. The Big Book of Little Booms. By Zerzig Zolenfolzd. Rain and lightning, blood and oil. These are the ingredients of Rivlon's most explosive recipes. Consider these combinations when trolls come seeking a holiday feast. Fire and water. For a nice sizzling steam bath. Fire and oil when a small contained blaze that just isn't enough. Fire and blood, because there's nothing more fearsome than a cloud of blood. Fire and poison. Consider the blast your guest's main course. Consider the blast your guest's main course. And the ensuing mist their dessert. Oh, I see. And remember, you can add electricity to any cloud for a shocking, spicy finish. Okay. Oh, empty potion bottle. There you go. That's what I want. 2 of these. I can also get rid of my empty normal bottle, because apparently that's junk. Where's that junk? Get out of here, junk. Drop item. And send this to Red Prince. Here we go. All right. Spoon. Laboratory stuff. Oh, another one of these machines. Imp terminal.
A dream is not the
Dream.
answer.
Oh my goodness! Don't stand on that. Everyone healed up. Wait for beast. There you go. Emergency flush protocol. Let's save again. Quick save again. Hey, Marshall. Good to see ya. Octo's running a little late today, so don't hit that valve. I was just about to. What happens if I do? Oh! Oh! I had to see what was gonna happen. Load game. Even though you warned me, the curiosity was too great. I just saved too, so. No, this place is cool. I like this zone. Okay, so we'll leave this for now. That was a horrible death fog situation. Careful, beast. Get your magic armor back. Regenerate that armor. Okay, we can go now. Now, whoop. Hang on there, beast. Okay, let's see. We've been up here. We've been over here. This is a weird poison room. Yeah, I didn't save, so I had to do the thing all. Oh, doing all this over again would be lame because you walk slow everywhere. Also, when you get to the main corridor, you need to reach the core in one combat turn. I recommend trying flying in before you activate the encounter. Oh. Okay. Well, this door opens. And we'll get the other two over here. Oh, I didn't think it would be that far away.
In 3,
Extirpation.
2,
Reach? I see. Well, not entirely, but I...
I yield to none.
Am I the only one in combat? Hang on. Let me see if I can get... Can we... Alright, let's get Red Prince to use his Phoenix Dive skill. And... never actually used Octo's characters before. Where's his... Cloak and Dagger skill? There it is. Okay. Let's haste somebody. I'm not gonna get there in my turn, I don't think. Also, there's no way for me to move. I can teleport somebody. Like if I go over a beast, I guess. Teleport him right here.
threat detected. Executing system extirpation.
Oh, I see. He's the guy who causes the death fog. Let's see. I can teleport beast in. Yeah, I see. This is what I'll do. I'll teleport beast in, and then tactical retreat to that thing. Also save just before the door, or just after the door is open. Oh. Hang in there, beast. Let's rest up. Once you stop burning. There you go. Get the armor back. Okay. You can walk through this poison with impunity. There he is. Open this door up. Okay. Let's save the game. You need to fly in before you trigger it. Yeah. I'm gonna try to teleport. Now I'm sure there are a few ways to do this encounter, but this is one way. There we go. Bonk.
Hostile threat detected. Execute 2.
Okay, so cost 1. I'm assuming I want to touch the ball of light. The core. Do I want to touch it, or what's this? Oh, there's the altar. Hey, nice. Yay!
Returning to primary task. On touching the glowing ball of light, text appears before your eyes.
Okay.
Threat de-escalated. Returning to primary task. Answer search
Trying.
running.
I was looking for an answer. Ask what the question is. That's what I want to know.
What is
What
the
is the
universe?
universe? A chicken was one of the answers. Ask if it's found the answer yet.
Answer not yet found. Search incomplete. Estimated search time 358,910,227 years.
Tell it. Tell all the imps are dead.
Abnormal seismic activity threatened primary task operations. Operator sabotage suspected. To protect core functionality and data retention, first-level security measures were activated. Operator submitted override string. Large quadrupeds are playing with the framing device.
Ah,
Likelihood of
the gem,
quadrupeds having
right.
The capacity of play was calculated at 1 in 2.
So there's a little pocket dimension inside the gem, I guess. That's where we are.
The likelihood of an operator lying about quadrupeds shaking the framing device was also calculated at 1 in 2. Operator's manner and language indicated hostility to the machine. Operator was identified as most likely primary threat. Extirpation was deemed the safest and most logical action. Threat de-escalated, returning to primary task. Answer search.
No, I want to tell him about the imps, though. Hey! Big hands. Finesse gloves. Got some strength feet here. Initiative and sneaking. Intelligence. And a charm. The answer's 42. Well, no, because that's the life universe and everything. He's just asking about the universe. Wizard grasp. Oh, those are intelligence hands as well. Love grenade. Oh. Hydrosophist and Geomancer on this. What's good? Well, I guess it doesn't matter that much in the end. Spellcasting. What's my hat right now? I can't really see my character. right now. So Warfare, Hydrosophist, Geomancer, Wits 2, Geomancer, Summoning. Let's go for the hat. Well, it's pretty good. It's a very silly looking hat. And it was feet, was it? Or legs? No, what was it? Oh, it was hands. Telekinesis, 90 HP. Oh, yeah. Alright, so now we're here. Huge air resistance potion. Pick that up. Take the safe bet and take the necklace. Yeah, your new hat is better, yeah. Epidemic of Fire Scroll. What's that? Call a fire, a cursed flame, which will fork on impact up to 5 times, dealing that much damage, and leaving a cursed fire service in its wake. Hey, that's pretty cool. It's a lot of damage. Put that in my bar, probably. And there it is. Probably send these potions to someone else. Let's try. Let's go Fane. Fane can use potions and stuff. Here, you can have these as well. What are these? Fire resistance, medium fire resistance. Malachite. Not sure how useful that is. We haven't really done much crafting in this game, so. Okay, altar time. Save the gum. There it is.
You reach out to touch the altar. Its cold surface a curious foil to the thrumming and clanging metal that surrounds you.
Can't gossip mirth.
Your vision clouds, your head swims, and when the fog clears, you are still standing in the imp temple. You look around in confusion. This doesn't seem right. There's a cough behind you. Turning, you see Xantessa. Not some allegorical figure, not some awe-inspiring god, just her. She's leaning against one of the struts on the platform, taking you in.
Moon. Well, that was easy. Thank her and go on your way. What? Ask why she just give you that information.
There is not much mirth to be had these days. But the gods turning to the creations they've abused to save them. What could be more hilarious than that? Well, I do have one idea.
She leans in, her eyes sparkling.
I have a proposition for you. I'll reveal if I'm telling the truth, but only if you disown your god.
Deep within, you can feel your god stirring, hissing like a snake.
Oh, make no mistake. I'm not asking you to support me at the wellspring, just not to be beholden to him. To think for yourself, to make choices that you think are right, not what some half-dead god demands.
You feel you're strained within you, release him. You'll get the truth from the imp. Ask if you reject your god, can she get him out of you?
Nope. Your barnacle is stuck there. But you have the chance to go your own way, to make your own choices. I know what your god has asked you to do. The choices he's forced you to
Well,
make.
the thing is, we're gonna
Was it right?
get to the end of the game, and we're gonna have to do that dumb thing where we're
It was worth
Octo and I are gonna have to Highlander ourselves, and there can be only one and all that. So I'm trying to see if there's a way to get out of that scenario. This seems suspicious. How do you know she's not an agent of the Void?
Damned if I know, but that's the situation. You can walk away with my word, or reject your god and be sure.
Enhance Rollick. I wouldn't mind enhancing Rollick at this point. I'm pretty sure he's a bad guy. Fun. It's a race between Octo and myself.
Your god flies forth, grasping at Xantessa's neck, but his hands connect with nothing. He spins, confused and snarling. The imp's image shimmers, solid as any mirage, and fades to nothing, leaving only an echo of laughter and a bright moon shining down from above.
Ah. Didn't get any solid answers there. Okay. The moon.
You reach out to touch the altar. The altar sits there, a moon carved into its base.
How
Despite
typical
your
of an
prayers, it
inanimate
refuses
object.
to acknowledge you. How typical of an inanimate object.
Oh, it's just a chest here. Nice. Forced exchange skill book. Exchange vitality percentages with target character. That's pretty cool. Oh, I already know. No forced exchange? Oh. Look at that. I don't know. Yeah, staff. Telekinesis, 100% chance to turn water and blood and clouds into poison. Strong poison staff right there. There's so much stuff to sell. Hydrosophis, though. Intelligence. Alright, so we want to go across here to those pipes. We can make it, looks like. Did you get to the Elven place yet? I don't think so. I don't believe so. Where's Flight? There it is. Go over here. Ethan's bag. I guess we're done here, right? So we can just use the waypoint shrine. We have 5 now. Yeah. Wait, no, this way. It's very cool. Very cool. Kind of reminds me of Hat in Time. The rift zones. Very, very similar. Chill music and stuff. Oh, pass interrupted. No, I can't fly up here. It's too high of a gap. Fine. Peace, where are you? Oh, I can move normally here. Temple of Rock. I'm there. go. Okay. What? What do you mean? We learned a lot more about Death Fog. We had like a whole we talked to Hanag and told her we found out that we were used to do the thing, to use it on people that we didn't think we would be using it on. All right, so that was the gem and Zanteza. We can go back up here and try to go forward more. We got stopped because of the two wargs who were fighting over the gem. And we were like, hey, let's just do this now. Wrong way. So we'll walk into the Lunar Temple and see what we can find. We can go into this cave over here to the east. But there's nothing in the cave right now. There's an altar that we can't use. It wanted blood, I guess, or something, but couldn't do anything with it. We'll figure it out. There you go, right there. Can't go to the north because right here are 4 shriekers. So that's out for now. Okay. What's to the west? I mean to the east. Yeah, don't worry, you'll figure out how to get in there. Yeah. I figured. Hello. Oh, wait, oh, wait, a waypoint. Nice. That's good. Anything up here? Just a mushroom. Pick it up. You can go down here into the main section. Oh, something over here. Hang on. And then beast. Alright, what's your deal here? Oops! There's ice here. Get off the ice. Can we melt this ice? Does the fire go out soon, or do I have to put it out? Oh, there it goes. The Watcher? Oh, well, we're probably gonna fight him. Look, he's a skeleton man. Alright, let's talk to him.
You approach an undead, standing proud at the lip of a broken bridge. Understandably fearless of the fatal drop, she gazes into the lava sputtering below. Turning to you, she motions to the black ring corpses at her feet.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, eh? Only thing I like less than black ring are trolls.
Mm-hmm.
God-woken, are you?
Tonight, birthright. Ask how she knows.
Easy. I see it on you like an aura. I see such things, for I am the Watcher. And I seek such things, for I am a seeker.
Ask if she is one of Meister Siva's people.
The Meister?
She bats one skeletal hand in a truly derisive fashion. Her crackling laugh sounds like dry leaves whirling in the wind on an autumn night.
The Meister's ragtag band are but a pale imitation of the tradition they sought to revive. I am one of the original seekers. we swore to be Knights of the Council, guardians of Godwoken and defenders of Divinity. Together, we failed. But still, I try. Alone. Unless...
Take your reasons to another direction, unless I kill you. Take your bait, unless what?
The Knight of Duna has been
Oh, I
cast.
already dealt with him.
Void runs through his veins where source once flowed. I am sworn to protect the Council and all within it. But that same oath renders me unable to lift a blade against him. Release the Knight's good spirit from his
There it is.
corrupted shell, Godwoken. Do this, and I will gift you with the last standard of the original
nice.
Seekers. If you seek ascension, it could help you greatly in the trials along the way.
Tell her that you have good news. The Knight of Doom is already dead.
Why, how marvelous. I knew your Godwoken spirit was strong.
Sure.
Please
For
accept
20K?
this with my thanks, and the thanks of all those I served alongside.
The
blessings
Watcher's
of
Amulet.
the original Seekers upon you.
She hands you a small yet heavy trinket crafted of tarnished metal. Though cold, it feels comforting to the touch, like a worry stone or a familiar childhood toy.
Hey, nice. What's this? Oh. Blank summoning a skill book. Thaumaturge trousers. +2 initiative is nice. But, got some dexterity body. We got strength axe, one-handed, +10% atrophy. Magical elven lance. Dexterity requirement. An axe. I don't know. I don't know if Octo uses axes on his characters. Let's get... Let's get the spear. And we'll see if he wants that. Or he wants to sell it. Now, what is this Watcher Amulet? Ooh. Guardian Angel. +1 Retribution? This sounds like something that would be for a Red Prince. Let's put it on and see what it does. What the effect is. Allies in melee range redirect 50% of received damage to you. Oh yeah, that's definitely Red Prince. Let's put that back. This, like this. I'll give him the lance. And the amulet. Oh, and these grenades. I keep the mushroom though, okay? Mushroom is mine. Good. No fight. Let's save the game. I think the best bet is the chest armor for beasts. No, it doesn't. I don't think. Yeah, red prince. Yeah, beasts. I'm not sure what beast armor looks like. Level 12. That's a good armor piece. +2 finesse, +1 range. A little bit of more movement. It's gives him global cooling. A little bit of more. A little bit more. All right, the Lunar Gate. What is this? Oh, there's source here. Ancient technology. Oh, lizard pillar. Dwarf pillar. Okay, so this is the temple that you need all of the information for. So there are 6, not 7 total. And I have 5 complete. So moon, sun, moon. I'm gonna go through stuff and giving everyone whatever. Hey, Forbidden Nox. I recommend going through your stuff and giving everyone whatever armor will work for them, and give them the most armor, and then sell the rest. Yeah, no, definitely. We haven't hit a town in a while, so we have a lot of stuff to sell. Octo and I. How you doing, Forbidden Nox? Just my partner's running a little bit late, so I'm doing a co-op stream by myself right now. Just figuring out the rest of these temples. So there's 6, and then 10 is past the Shriekers. Okay. There are 7. The 7th is at the front. Oh, right here. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, it's Lover, Eternal Conductor, and this is a impenetrable fog gate there. Imp, Elf. So I guess the elf is the only one missing now? What are we missing here? So we've been over here, we haven't been over here, I don't think. Dwarven Temple. We've been to Teza. This is the Orc place. This is the... How do you unlock the Orc place? Human Rollick place. Lizard place. So... And we can't go up this way because the Shriekers are in the way. What if... Yeah, they're all right here. So that isn't gonna work unless we can... Can we go up here and then like fly across this gap here? That could work. Possibly. That's just the specific secret entrances, and the only 2 you're missing are the mage and the elf. The mage one is that weird grass-looking area towards the bottom left. Oh, I see. Huh. Sort of isolated. But you can probably get across here a few different ways. We must have gotten close to this area, but not actually gotten there itself. Let's head over there now. Heads north or south. Southwest. Southwest. You can fly across here maybe, or... Well, we'll have to survey the area and see what we can find. Yeah. Okay, so... Head on down here. And... Lava fields. Yeah, we can make this. A little bit of a fly spell. I wonder how necessary it is to have these flight and movement spells. It seems like the game really wants you to have them for a lot of this. Let's get the other 2 over here. There you go. And East as well. And we'll save the game. Gotta fly, yeah. Seems like a lot of the areas in the game require some kind of movement to get over things. Like it's pretty much a mandatory thing. And then, yeah, there's no way across other than flying. Climb now.
Part of the Divine Order's fleet by the look of it.
Hey, nice.
Hellfire must have rained down.
There's more. Hey, you can see the whole. Whoa, Temple of Amadia.
A temple in the clouds. What holds this aloft?
Neat. Okay. Whoa. What was that?
Before you stands a shrine to Amadia. Her solemn face.
Should I have Fane do this? Come here, Fane. Now listen in. There you go. Face call on the stone. Yep. Let's
You feel a
do that
presence
one.
awaken within the stone. An ancient awareness reaches out to you, swirling through every cell of your body and every mote of your soul. A light breeze dances at your heels. You feel yourself becoming lighter and lighter until you are borne aloft and floating above the ground. Then the awareness recedes from you, ebbing back like a tide until you are left completely alone. Alone with your thoughts, alone with the blessing Amadia left you with.
Alright. So... oh, he has some kind of buff on him. Hang on, let me see what this is doing to him. Hovering?
Before you stands a shrine to Amadia. Her solemn fate, this statue of Amadia, you remember that whatever powers the gods want, you feel a presence of lightning. Then the awareness...
Air immunity. Oh, it's bigger than I thought. Alright. That thing is very odd. Black Ring Reaver, nothing on him. Do we destroy that dude? This is a dead end, on the looks of it. This is also a barrier. Hovering rune.
Did that cause a reaction?
Okay. Straightforward little sequence of events there.
Does anything seem different now?
This portal is here now. Enter portal. Ah, sure. Anything around here? Eternal
I have no
plaque.
idea what any of this means.
I have no idea what any of this means. That is my southern accent, not my British one.
What's that amongst them on top of the pillar?
Something green. A person? I guess? Now let's scout with this. There's a pedestal there, and one over here. Goes over here, and one over here. We'll just walk across then, right? I'm immune to air damage, so my magic armor is so high, I just walk through everything. And we just touch this, right? And it makes one of them disappear. Straightforward stuff. One right here. And, okay. Whisperwood, and... Ah, yes. Excellent. Let's teleport. Climb this. And now, we're at the center of the area, right? We sure are. Altar to Amadia.
A bird flits in the background as you approach the altar. Laying your hand on the weather-beaten stone, you feel a gentle heat. A sense of warmth and peace fills you.
Okay, well...
Hello, my friend.
Hi!
My friend, I'm going to get water, and I'll be right with you.
Okay. A sense of warmth and peace fills you, and yep, do that.
As you whisper your words, you feel the world around you melt away. You open your eyes to an old log house, a roaring fire, and a door ajar. Pushing the door open, you find a bedroom, comfortably furnished. In the middle of a bed, wrapped in blankets, is an old, shivering woman.
It is so good of you to come. I'm so proud of what you have accomplished, of the hero
you'll be at the
you
well
are
soon.
becoming. You will be at the well soon. But first, I must ask you for help.
She leans forward, grey hair falling to frame her wrinkled face, and whispers.
I am so hungry. I need to feed.
Do we want to give Amadia our source? Hey.
Hey, man.
Unmute me, please.
I will. Sorry I'm late, everyone. Ugh.
Welcome.
I had a draft to be at.
Yeah, I told him about it.
I would like to discuss my team at some point, because I think...
You got a haircut, too.
I did get a haircut. Oh, jeez! Well, it's just a disaster.
It's not.
Everything is a disaster. What is even happening anymore? Is this broken? How did this happen? What is good? It's locked.
No, it's fine.
There we go.
Yeah. It's a little stand, so it's not a complicated thing.
You don't know that.
Upside down.
You don't know.
Okay, so, I'm still muted, so I'm gonna talk
Listen,
louder.
you're fine, alright? Hold on, just chill out, man.
So do I want to do this?
She just takes one source, apparently.
Well, it's more so that, like, for roleplay purposes, we kind of don't want to do things for them anymore. Isn't that kind of what we'd agreed on?
Oh, you're doing it to Amadia? That's Fane's girl, man. Fane's girl, man. Sorry. There you go.
Okay, so...
This is a new area.
Yeah, you also missed a clockwork area that I went through.
That's sad.
The woman takes you in her arms.
It was a pocket dimension inside of a gem that I got sucked into, and within that gem was a shrine that we had to find.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
All right, go ahead.
A woman takes you in her arms, pulling you close in a warm embrace. You almost can't help blasting as her warmth spreads.
You're still breathing in her scent, the smell of home. When you feel her claws, they press into your back.
I didn't know she had claws.
Tearing cloth, breaking skin, pushing deep into muscle. A gasp escapes your lips, and you sense it, her ferocious hunger as she starts to feed. You feel your source draining away, your energy sapping, your own hunger becoming unbearable. You push her away, staggering backwards, until you rest gasping against the door. The figure in the bed draws the curtains and smiles as she is bathed
Ugh, these
in moonlight.
beings are not nice beings.
She turns back to you, her grey hair now streaked with gold. She gets out of the bed, walking towards you, but you feel your god pulling you back, pulling you away from her claws. The room fades, but Amadi's moon remains.
Nah, the
now
gods suck.
emblazoned
Yeah,
on the
man.
altar before you.
They're gross. Alright, what happens if I talk to it?
Alright, so while Octo's doing that, we now have 6 of the symbols. We need 1 more.
Okay.
So let's get back to...
Where are we specifically right now?
We are in the sky. There's a fast travel point down below, right around here. We walked around here and to this portal.
Okay.
And then they teleported us from here to over there, so we just go back the way we came, I guess. There are going to be some walls around, like these.
Oh.
You just activate the little pedestals on the opposite side. Do it. That's not doing it. Maybe it's the other one.
This one?
Yeah. There you go.
Our defenses are breached. Must I kill you now?
Oh.
It would pain me.
Note that it would probably pain you too. Dare her try. Tolerate nothing to fear from you.
I am relieved. I greet you.
Hello, there you are.
I was Amadia's chosen champion.
She gasps and bows her head in deference.
Forgive me. Please, I hold this boon. It is Amadia's. It should be yours.
Ask how long she has been here all alone.
I came to the council to learn to be divine. I failed. I'm not made to be pursued by evil. And that's what it means to be God-woken. Afterwards, I roamed the island, as did all we fallen knights.
Okay.
But my worst fears came true when the Black Ring came. I fled here. I made sure the temple was defended and went to the altar. I prayed to Amadia for help, but she did not answer. I'm not ashamed to say that I hid. There is untold evil in the world, and it has reached the island. It seeks the God-woken who would be divine. I cannot bear it. Go? There is no go. I belong here. I was God-woken, but for all the evil in the world, I would not be divine. I did not search the world for the others of our kind. My place is here. Yours is inside the mountain.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Tell me how your draft went.
It went pretty well. I got more people than I expected, which is good. I will read my list to you. Do we have to do teleport skills?
Yeah.
Imagine if you couldn't teleport.
I was just saying that actually. There's a number of areas in the game where it seems like you need to be able to get around somehow, like this.
Where are we going?
We're heading back down these vines.
Okay. So last time I fought in the UFF, I had a human team.
Where was it? Yeah, a human team.
I have a human team this time as well.
This way?
I find them the most interesting. All you need is an elf. Now all you need is an elf. Yeah, it's true. To this face?
Oh, here it is.
I didn't realize she was a tiefling. But this time I went for an all-human team as well. There's a few people on my team that were on my team last time, and a few people that are are not on my team, or are new to my team.
Yeah.
So let me get my list out for you.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna read from top to bottom. I ended up getting, for a steal of a price, Doom Guy.
Doom Guy.
Who is extremely powerful. As long as there's a demon on the other team.
Right.
Or someone that would not let him fight a demon on the other team. Well, that's the thing. It's like he doesn't normally fight humans, right?
Yep.
Doom Guy is OP. He's real strong. That's why I got him. My phone's almost dead, so it keeps turning off. I got Master Chief.
Okay.
Master Chief is absurdly powerful. Not only because he's genetically modified and been trained since he was like 7 years old to be like the ultimate killing machine, but he is so lucky that is what made Cortana pick him out of all the Spartans. He's so lucky that a computer could sense it.
Okay.
Which is dumb.
Yes.
So I got him. Then I got Snake / Big Boss, which I proved last time that Snake is immune to all psychic damage.
Right. Yeah, because of the Psycho Mantis.
Yeah. And are you up there too? Oh, there's vines right here.
I let down vines.
Oh. And in that case, who else would be immune to all psychic stuff? What is this cat? This Lynx here.
The Last Force Tiger. I had Red Prince talk to him.
Oh, did you have him? Did you talk to him?
No, I haven't been here yet. Eyes closed, the tiger seems to be praying.
I am the last of my hide, my stripe, my streak. All of us but I fell dead in the mist when the two legs had their war.
That's us.
I pray to thee to bring us
Sort of.
back to save us from our end.
She cocks her head to listen to a voice you cannot hear.
If the covenant be in good faith, O black-winged god, and all the forest tigers shall return, then I shall accept your...
Tell her not to listen to the voice.
She opens her eyes and turns to you.
Or what? Shall you kill me with your fog of death like you did my cousins?
Oh no, I should be talking to her.
This is our
But
only
I can't
chance
understand
to
her,
live.
probably.
Tell her if she swears to the covenant, she may never be her true self. Get her true self back. It's success impossible.
She closes her eyes. A low growl rises in her throat.
They all shall die, my king. And
Are you gonna get to
shall start
She stares directly at
That
you
does his
and
end.
bares her teeth.
with the he lizard.
Good choice.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, also, I forgot to mention, check your inventory once this battle's over.
Okay.
You got a good amount of new gear for Red Prince.
Okay. You didn't change anything, though?
No. I wasn't sure if you wanted anything exactly. But you got like a body piece and an amulet that you might want to put on and stuff. Thunk.
So yeah, Master
going.
Chief, and I got Snake and Big Boss. Snake's immune to the psychic damage, so is Big Boss. I then, of course, had to set up Snake with his boy Otacon, who's a non-battle asset. So it just means I have him to give all the intel to Snake. At the same time, at that point, he can never be hacked, and he can be getting information on the people on the fly.
Right.
Because that's what Otacon does. This would be a good time to use Guardian Angel.
Yeah, he doesn't know it yet. He hasn't equipped the amulet.
Okay.
But yes, you are right, Marshall.
Alright, let's check my equipment. Alright, nothing for helmet. We got a chest piece, you said.
I believe so. Near the bottom.
This is incredible.
What a structure. There may be nothing
Yeah.
left like this in the world.
The stat plus is not as good though. Okay. None of those. None of those.
So the amulet came off of a dude, like a skeleton undead guy who was overwatching the thing. He's like, "Oh no!"
What does Guardian Angel do?
Put it on and see what it does. Go look at it.
Allies in melee range redirect 50% of damage to you. That's pretty good. I should get rid of
I thought you might want
most
that.
of these things.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh no, the Knight of Duna has been taken over. Please help me." And I'm like, "He's already dead." "Oh, you are quite the good dude. You're good at your job." And she gave me that amulet. This area seems nice.
I am at the ready.
I will have your head, Seeker.
What are you doing, Magister? Are you gonna kill this town? This is the town that we were trying to get to for a while now. We have stuff to sell.
Be at ease,
Whoa! It's Alexander! What the? Whoa!
Gareth.
Just getting in melee range. Go ahead.
Oh
I
dear.
was deceived, and I was too weak, too naive.
Hey, Erden. Good to see you.
I can no longer talk about my team.
Ah. Well.
I can tell you who's on it.
Okay.
All right, I'll just tell you who's on it
Fine.
really quick,
Quick.
right? So I'll just go from top to bottom. Doom Guy, Master Chief, Snake / Big Boss, Otacon, Sam Fisher's back,
Fisher.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
And you get Tom Cruise because you can pick one role from any of his movies.
Okay.
So it's basically Ethan Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
James Bond,
Mm-hmm.
Lelouch, and the smoking gun that no one knows about. Revolver Ocelot, baby.
I hope that you can make them work. They all seem very limited in their abilities because they're all human, but
Ocelot is almost not human. Almost not human.
I just see you have 218. I didn't see it.
He's basically Professor X without the telekinesis.
His
Yeah.
blade resting flat across his palms, a gesture of goodwill and peace.
Call it to Gareth. Alexander's right. He's not the enemy of the Seekers. Believe him or not, to be not anymore. Do we know anything to confirm whether or not Alexander is lying or telling the truth?
Well, he tried to kill us last time we saw us.
Did he try to kill us? Or
Yeah,
was
he,
it one of
he
his...
tried.
Explain yourself.
He wasn't Bishop at that
Alexander's reply
time.
might have been,
Right.
It is drowned by Gareth's alarming chuckle.
Godwoken, have you come to witness the death of the noble coward? How fortunate. You can tell the tale of Lucian's other wayward son. This slug defends his own cruelty on the basis of ignorance. He expects me to forgive him for everything he's taken from me. Every fallen seeker, every friend, every slain Godwoken. My own parents. He says this to me while their flesh still rots in the graves I dug for them. I've forgotten nothing.
What a joke of a team. How dare you.
Yet the gods
The
have
hunters will
allowed us to
prevail.
suffer
He
for
does
it.
have Kratos.
I would kill you 100 times
Erden?
over if given the chance.
Yee.
I almost got the
God
golden
level
gun, which
powers.
was my Kratos killer. But I wasn't able to get it.
Right. It's based on points too, right? So like you have so many points
Yeah.
to spend. For
I had 0
characters.
points by the end of the night.
Right.
But then we all got rewarded an extra 100 for the season.
Guys, while you suffer, I would kill you 100 times over if.
Which game Kratos? Whichever is the most iconic / prevalent.
Which
So you
would
can
be-
argue 4 because it has the most sales.
Yeah, I mean even that you would have to be argued about. Where'd you get to calm down? Alexander's not Damien. He can keep his father's promise alive. I have like 35 memory, so that was gonna fail.
Curious response from one who set me on this road. Curious and futile. You will die with the bishop you defend. This is your end, Alexander. I strike in the name of your father.
So these guys are yellow.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means. But I guess we're killing Gareth.
I guess, because he's red.
Yeah, boy. Kratos, John Constantine, the Winchesters, and Blade. He's a very strong team. Constantine himself might get red listed, because Constantine is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's pretty strong. But it's not just about strength, it's also about how you argue. So, do we want to kill Alexander here? I really don't know. Maybe I haven't been following the story as well as I
mean, like, I'm pretty sure the Magisters are, like, super bad people.
Bad guys, right? So we want to attack Alexander then?
Yes, says Marshall. We probably weren't supposed to have Gareth turn against us, but someone had to pick the bad persuasion.
I guess so. Alright, well, go sick them. So they have a buff called Faith. This character is inspired by Alexander's presence. +4 strength, +4 finesse, +4 intelligence. 50% more damage, 10% dodge. Dang, we gotta get rid of him. What's he got going on? Examine. Faith aura, right? Resistance to fire and arrow, just a little bit. He's got a good amount of stats there.
Yeah, I don't know how Gareth turned against you. He's a genocidal madman.
Yeah. Alright. So let's start plugging away that armor, I guess.
Good crit. There you go.
That was like 1,000 damage. Okay. He's buffing.
Rum.
So now they're red, not yellow.
Yeah, because you shot them twice.
Yeah. It costs 3. Or it costs 1 for regeneration, right? Restoration.
I like your new hat.
Yeah. I found some like
that's a pilgrim witch
hat,
hunter
yeah.
hat. Oh my gosh.
It's chain lightning. Very good. Grab food. BRB.
Dang it! I would miss that.
You want to reload if you want to save your friend, Gareth.
I mean,
well, yeah, he's not dead yet. He's got a lot of HP.
He's gonna fight us. This was the thing that Mefuki chose. This is so it is written, so it shall be. Unless we actually have to reload because we die.
I didn't choose anything though.
You did.
Like, I don't know. I guess I'll just pick this one because. But you know how the persuasions work in this game. We don't have persuasion, so it just doesn't.
You
do
have
anything.
persuasion, I thought.
I do, but.
Yeah, so this
was impossible. It said.
On for wits.
For wits, yeah.
For memory.
Which is the one that I'm high in.
Yeah, but didn't we figure out that it doesn't matter on the stat. It's more of just saying like what this type of persuasion
is. Well, sure, but
is.
Then I don't know why it says that in the first place if it doesn't matter.
I don't know.
The fact that I have 5
system.
persuasion and it says that's impossible. So we could reload. I chose to defend Alexander. I just chose for everyone to calm down and like I want to hear what Alexander has to say. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah. Also, don't worry about that paladin over by Gareth. He's sleeping.
Okay.
That was a good cleave right there.
That was a good cleave.
Interesting.
Oh, that guy's stunned. I didn't know that by saying like everyone just calm down. Let's just figure out what's going on. I would incur the wrath of Gareth. All right. You see, we need some armor going on.
I had the biggest brain fart when I came out of the game store, which is where we had the draft. But I was
What's
like,
that?
man, the stream is gonna be over in like 45 minutes. Should I even go back? And I'm like, wait, it's 9:14,
Yes.
not 10:14.
Yes. Exactly. Man, Beast could use some healing. What do I have?
And just so you know, I was
ritual
the
heals.
first one to leave. I didn't linger.
Didn't
I
dawdle?
didn't dally.
Not a problem.
It was there. I saw it. There you
All right, and then we got one left. Let's use it on mending. Fund.
Where are you going? Got some shepherd's pie. Be jealous. Shepherd's pie is really good. Stunned?
It's raining.
I had magic armor still.
Oh, maybe he has the torture thing.
Nah, he must have just. Well, I don't hit anymore. He must have just hit me really hard with it.
All right. Come on. 500 still. Atrophy, nice. I think he's a mage though.
Yeah.
So.
Well, battle mage. Ah.
This will get a lot easier once the 50% damage aura is gone.
What the heck? That AoE heal really hurt me.
Yeah.
But didn't do any damage or didn't heal any of us. Just hurt me. I'm coming for you over here.
Coming for you. So when's your the next or like first debate in the UFF?
We don't know yet. I want to jump to him, but
All right.
Set around the 14th.
14th.
Yeah, battle mage. You know, the best kind.
What is this regeneration? 600 armor, magic armor.
You're hitting two different people. The other guy you're hitting is down here.
What? No.
Behind this tree. The last guy you hit was not Alexander.
Okay. Okay, we need some heals to come out. We need... Yeah, you need it the most. Got 2 left.
Blake got Hulk Hogan, and then he bought the mutagen from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and now
Really?
Hulk Hogan. He had a whole written statement of why Hulk Hogan would turn into a giant mutant bald eagle, and it was very convincing. Because he's the real American, and what's more American than a bald eagle?
I don't know. That's the UFF for you. It's a lot of arguing.
400, eh? 540 on that hit. Well, that's me dead.
Honk. Got a potion.
I'm ready. I'll yield to none.
go. I was thinking playing dead. Okay, playing dead.
You know what? I believe that.
Yeah.
Makes sense, man. He also bought Dagobah as the map, and made sure to buy.
Why didn't it hurt him?
He did it in a very specific order. He got Dagobah, then he bought the map utility Dick's Sporting Goods. So there is now a Dick's Sporting Goods store on Dagobah.
All right.
Fully stocked, but no one staffing it. And then he did the unthinkable.
What?
He bought Casey Jones.
Casey Jones?
With all those pucks in Dick's Sporting Goods, he has infinite ammo, dude.
That's so dumb.
Isn't that awesome?
That is that's very much
so hilarious, dude.
Like him.
It's great. We are gonna have to reload.
Is it looking good? I'm still healthy. I mean, not for much longer, but although also we have not like put a dent in Alexander's health yet. I don't know if he has a passive regen or something.
Triple knock.
Nice.
What? Consume.
Drinking that huge potion, poison potion.
What's this guy's? Oh, he's got so much. What's his magic armor? Oh, he's got so much. Uh-oh.
Man, everyone wants in on this.
Cool. Cool.
Gareth. Alexander's up here, right? Where is he?
He's in the back. He's the one swinging the wand. Or swinging the staff.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Get rained on? I don't know.
Yield to none.
Goodbye, Gareth.
Oh, Gareth. Yeah, next time, don't fight me when I just want to understand what's happening.
That would hit me, the rogue. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm blinded. That's right. Bye.
Million. Oh. He has a resurrection spell.
I'm also no longer invisible because he threw a holy hand grenade, and that hurts me. So that's pretty good, I guess.
Well.
Can you quake on your turn?
Sure.
Okay, I need to work
Even
on
more
this
reason
guy.
to kill him first.
Quake, you'll knock almost everyone up here over. Which might save Fane. Oh, you killed someone.
I think I killed Gareth.
Oh, that's sad.
I can't poison.
I'm decaying!
Wait, you were? Oh, well.
Everything coming up, you guys. Goodbye, Fane.
I need aid.
I sure do need aid.
Sure do.
That will kill me.
Can you throw a poison potion on yourself?
That after one turn, that'll hurt me.
Oh, that's right. You'll stay poisoned.
Dude, that retribution though.
Yeah.
Okay.
How does he have? He's got like no health loss still.
Because he's been consistently healing.
By who? By what? By what
Himself.
source? Himself.
He's been healing himself.
Where?
With like holy hand grenades and like that's how he's been killing me. He got up here and was just doing AoE cures every round.
All right.
Yeah, Red Prince is no longer decaying. Thank you.
Okay. And
At the very least, every attack of opportunity here, I hit everyone.
Arg.
That did so much damage to me. Jeez
Yeah, you
Louise.
just tore through all that magic armor I gave you.
This guy uses all in every round.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. Does he have like a really high perseverance? Like
Yeah,
passive?
because I knocked him down and then he stood up with 600 armor. I think it's going to be
Alright.
better to not knock him down.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I don't want to target them. Whoa, what are you doing?
You're the
Or it's
only ones
out
who
of
can.
range.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure why, but
Smoke and stuff, I think. What is that?
it's a scroll I found in the Clockwork Place. The endemic fire. It uses like cursed fire terrain. It does 300 damage of fire. You know, see what it does. I cast any cure-y things. Well, this is I love how matter of fact Red Prince is whenever
Just
he
gonna
needs
go ahead
health.
and reload.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Autosave was right here. That's weird. It didn't autosave at the start of the battle.
No, it saved. There's some like predetermined autosave spots in the game.
Usually it saves before every battle, though. That's when I would go quick load. It would just start at the beginning of the battle.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I noticed that. All right. Do you want to go ahead and talk to this and get kicked off, so I can get on high ground?
Well, I mean, I think you should probably be talking to... You have the high persuasion.
Yeah.
You should be talking to Gareth, just not... not what you did.
All right, I'll just assume that Alexander's the worst person ever, because I don't know what. So,
his blade resting flat across his palms, a gesture of goodwill and peace. Gareth notices your arrival and emits an alarming chuckle.
Godwoken, have you come to witness this slug defend my own parents? I've forgotten nothing. Alexander, you are the sinner, yet the gods have allowed us to suffer for it. I would
turn
kill
away.
you
Why don't
100
you have to do the
times over
squabble?
if given the chance. This is your end, Alex.
Okay. Do we have any skills that can set decaying?
Yes.
Because if we do that on Alexander, that would be good.
He just has to get through his physical armor.
His physical armor?
Yeah. Why am I missing?
Because especially because now that not only does he have like a buffing aura that increases their damage by 50%, we also know that he can raise people.
My controller is out of batteries. Gotta love how it dies right on my turn, so we just have to sit here.
This guy can't see you though. He's like, huh. There's a guy behind me. I get a sense of it. Oh, hello, Gareth.
Such gameplay, such much wow, exactly.
Mute.
Sorry. Everything crits me.
I don't know. Don't know why that would be. Let's see. This is my magic armor. That's not gonna do any good.
What is that thing? Is that a charm grenade?
Yeah. Not sure why he has it. I just accidentally gave it to him.
Yeah, at least you didn't take your batteries out early like a rich person. I know, right?
Like a rich person.
Just throw away batteries.
I'll yield to none.
that magic armor down.
$604.
Yeah. You know, if you use Guardian Angel, you can stand near Beast and Ethan, and
yeah. Just
I'll be.
I also need to be able to to fight guys. Triple crit.
Ah. How we doing? We need armor. We need. You're already like half dead, Ethan. I mean, Fane.
Yeah. He crit me with a armor piercing attack. In my Octo, I never take the batteries out until they die, unlike some people we play with. I know, right? That Tristan guy and that Richard guy.
Those guys. Haste.
Tristan will come here and be like, hey, it says the batteries are low. Should I switch the batteries? I'm like, no, you have like 3 more hours on those batteries.
Yeah, it's just saying like you're on like the last bar. You know, like on that graphic that shows up on like a lot of things. There's 4 bars on a battery. So yeah, it's like 1/4 left.
I wonder if Gareth will move.
Probably will. Unless he's stunned or something.
These guys are absurdly strong.
They're pretty strong.
They're only level 16.
Yeah, but isn't this like the big bad of the game, more or less?
One
I mean,
of
I'm
them,
sure
yeah.
it's gonna be like something that's gonna be controlling Alexander the whole time, kind of thing. But we fail again. We can always do our usual strats. Try luring it out, as they say. What are you thinking now?
I'm thinking, wow, that's got some range. This path's interrupted. 80%. I don't want to do that. I think I just want to stab this guy in front of me. Unfortunately, it's so boring. But you know what? I should set him with bleed. And then, what's everyone's magic armor? Too dang high!
Everyone's got too much magic armor.
Guess I'll just bone armor. Bone cage. Yeah, man, even if I die in the middle of a blackout or a rainbow match, I still refuse to change my batteries early. I agree.
I agree.
You ever have your batteries die in a mid-firefight? You just go, oh, challenge mode.
Challenge mode, yep. Challenge run enabled.
That's to see how well you know your controller. If you can go really quick,
right,
and turn it back on.
870.
There's one time in Rainbow I finished it was an overtime 1v1. I killed the guy when I shot my last bullet before the bullet even impacted him. That's not true because it's hit scans, but like it felt like before my bullet even impacted him, my batteries died. But I killed him, so it was like, dink! Oh, okay, it worked out. Okay.
Alright. Red Prince's turn. Alexander's magic armor is almost down. Oh, Fane. Alright. Bazing. +2 to do that. I'm just on the edge of it. Restoration. Everyone's pretty good health-wise.
You missed us having to reload, Marshall.
Yep. Didn't miss too much. Where did that guy end up?
He's right in front of Red Prince.
Blessing.
Being blessed hurts Fane.
Oh.
That's me, Frozen.
Dang it. Nope, nope, I don't want any of them. Okay. We're gonna have to move then. I'm gonna just risk it. I don't know if I can even climb this vine right now, because he's in the way. Okay, I can.
Gareth is our friend now, yes.
No, no. Yes. Oh, that range. Hey,
how'd you miss
you
the
can
frozen
dodge
guy?
while you're I guess he could also miss.
Okay. You still have a lot of armor. 96%. That's what that miss was.
Nice.
Atrophied? No.
Okay,
Wangs.
Wangs.
He has blinding radiance up. He's really bright. It hurts the eyes. Nah.
I'll yield to none.
Okay, so 58 magic armor. I only have 2 left, so I can't really do the thing. I can get rain and then global cooling.
Well, that's Beast Frozen.
What? Why is he frozen? I thought he was shocked. Oh, stop.
I will yield to none.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, teleported him. away from us. Gareth is away. Gareth is next to Alexander, but he
What
is
the heck?
stunned, I think.
Consume. There we go. You got 0. You got a bunch. You got a bunch. I'm gonna die if I stay up here.
Probably.
So, what I can do at the very least is atrophy this boy. And then, what?
Open dagger not a billion miles away, but instead,
Just,
dagger over.
Wow, I got lots of range with this thing. All cloak and dagger over here. Good night, Red Prince. Oh, thank goodness they're shooting Gareth.
Okay. Let's cleanse wounds. Huh. Is that an item?
Yeah. No, it's not an item. The skill's from an item, yes.
Oh, it is a skill, so it's on a cooldown?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
108. 108. That will not do 108. That will not do 108. Alright, unfortunate, but just gotta smack him. This guy's atrophied. He no longer has the faith status.
Oh no?
The guy down there. He ran too far away out of it.
Right, in the radius, right. This is Huss.
If you're looking for Alexander, he's in front of you.
In front of me? I thought he teleported away.
Yeah, then the guy nether swapped him and Gareth.
Oh. Okay.
Nice, he's frozen already.
And, fly over to Red Prince and heal you guys. Stand behind Gareth. Ah, that costs 2 though, doesn't it? It does, dang it.
Encourage doesn't. Of course. Wow. There's his perseverance.
Does he have over 1,000 armor again? Yes, he does.
It only affected his magic armor.
Oh, right.
Because that's what got knocked down.
Oh man, this is tough.
What is charm a blocked by magic?
Probably. Yes.
Because if we got his magic armor down and you could charm him, it'd be probably pretty good.
Yeah.
If he's not immune to charmed. Ricochet?
Yeah.
Can knock down the other guy, at the very least.
Look at that. He got more magic armor? Does he
Alexander?
get it every turn? Yeah.
No, he had like 500 and something.
Yeah, but I also did stuff to him. Was that not a lot of damage?
With Beast, that was physical.
Ricochet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's an arrow, right?
I thought maybe I used elemental arrow already. Maybe not.
I think it's only a certain amount of turns for elemental arrow. I will go ahead and have my game crash.
Wait, here it comes. You're just charging up for a big one. Here it is.
And
yeah. All right. So let's pull one and back away from so we can like isolate that one.
I mean, Gareth will die if we do that.
Can we teleport Gareth away?
Out of combat? Maybe. His ultimate attack. Server crash.
Launch 3 nukes at once. Okay, Octo right now is just loading his game up, and then he has to invite me, and then
it does take about 30,000 years to load this game on console. So
yeah, well, we can try teleporting Gareth back. So I just think we don't want to have to kill the guy, spend a lot of turns killing a guy, and then whittling away our resources, and then he just revives one. We'd like to kill them away from him.
Attack so powerful it will destroy the very fabric of this reality.
That's what it did. My game hasn't crashed at all. Yours has done so twice now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really getting my money's worth for the Xbox One X.
Yeah.
Some games are actually less stable on it for some reason.
Yeah.
I think when they get enhanced, the devs are like, we don't know what that means.
Yeah. Well,
so let's just up it, which then makes it
like
again.
Higher resolutions or textures or whatever can cause a problem if like the memory allocated to a game. I'm not an expert on it or anything, but just what I know.
I'm not an expert, but I did watch a 27-minute video on why Fallout 76's engine is garbage.
No, it's not that. Actually, it's the opposite.
No, I know. It's that Bethesda's garbage at making them. Got it.
Wait, what? Do it again?
Okay. Yep. I'm playing 76 right now. I figured you were.
Something went wrong on our end. Please try again.
Okay. I will try again.
We need to reload the game, maybe?
Yeah, close your game and restart it.
Is it closed?
Yep. If you hit quit on it, it's shut.
Well, I'm used to it, PC where you hit close and it goes, okay, I'm working on it.
Nope.
Are you sure you want to close this? Yes. Okay, hang on.
Are you super positive?
It's gonna close soon if you don't tell me to close it. Yes, close it. Can't close it. Go ahead and restart the whole game. Reboot the PC, please.
My PC today just decided to be like, I'm not gonna load YouTube videos.
Really?
So I was like, oh, okay. Restart it. It's like, I'm better now.
Yeah. It's really funny how often the solution really is just
turn it off and on.
Turn it off and on. I don't know why that is.
Probably resets all the allocated RAM and stuff, right?
I'm sure I could also come up with a similar sounding explanation. The blocks of memory need to be reset.
It has to load the chunks individually.
The chunks and the cells have to be...
There's only so many cores.
Reallocated.
Well...
What time is it?
It's 10:25.
Dang it! What's happening?
I should restart my game again.
Yeah, restart your game.
Okay.
Maybe your game got messed up because it was your crash. See, this was your fault, you know. You thought we were just go in there, guns blazing, and
I don't even have a gun.
Swords ablaze.
Swords a slashing.
And deal with people that way.
Aridin says, I'm playing Fallout 76 right now. Marshall just goes, I'm sorry, Aridin.
Well. Well, I'm sure Eddie could also come up with a similar sounding explanation. The blocks of memory need to be reset. The chunks and the cells have to be reallocated. There's only so many cores.
Got him.
Let's see what happens in the future with Bethesda moving forward.
I watched Angry Joe's extended discussion, and his theory is that because it's Bethesda Austin, which is a new studio,
right,
made the game, and the reason they made the thing where it's like every studio helped was because Bethesda Austin makes mobile games, so like we don't know what to do, and
maybe.
that's probably what happened. It was probably like there was nothing coming out this year, so.
But see, what I heard from that guy, the big guy from the video I sent you, is that like the Gamebryo engine, which is the creation engine, was originally designed for a multiplayer.
Yeah, it's
like,
probably just
games.
guys that are not talented enough with the engine to know how to do it.
Right, not talented
because
in the sense that
ESO isn't on the same engine.
No, it's on the Hero engine. But that doesn't say that they're not that talented in that they couldn't learn to get good at it.
No, yeah, that's not what I'm
just
saying.
don't-
I'm just
yeah.
saying they were ill-equipped,
right, to
handle the project.
Yeah.
And Angry Joe is also theorizing that, you know, what else has Bethesda Game Studios done recently? And it hasn't been anything since Fallout 4, so maybe they needed something to boost their sales.
Yeah, maybe.
So they were like, even though it's not done, it comes out this year. And we'll fix it, sort of deal.
Yeah, that's what happened to 15 and stuff.
Also, Blades got delayed? That's stupid.
Really? Oh. Alright, so that's... Okay, right ahead of us is the fight.
Yeah. I actually want to play Blades.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
Isn't it like a mobile game?
Yeah, but it's like an Elder Scrolls mobile game.
Whoa, really?
Elder
That's
Scrolls.
really surprising if you're coming from you.
You realize that I'm not going to play it on the mobile. I'm going to play it because it comes out on everything.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see.
I'm not a dummy who will play on his phone. That's stupid.
Alright. We have...
I have no issue with the game and to me, all I hear when people say things like the world is empty are a bunch of crying fanboys because it's not exactly what I want. Well, I mean,
I've seen a lot of reviews and a lot of them seem
you can
I'm
like
not a fanboy.
Here's the thing. You can like it. Oh. There's people down here.
All right. Well,
you can like the game, but it's a bad game. I like bad games too. It's nothing on you. Fallout 76 is a bad game. It's broken. It barely works for a lot of the people.
Right.
Which is why it's bad.
Right. I mean,
it's
we have
poorly optimized
these...
and almost in like unfinished on the optimization front for a lot of the. Even if it works perfectly for you, you say it's not though. If it works perfectly for you, it's not. Not all of these reviewer websites and reviewers would say it's a bad game if it was a good game. That wouldn't happen.
Because I mean, Red Dead Redemption came out, and it's not my cup of tea personally, but everyone's saying that it's great, right?
Right, and especially when it's a Bethesda game, because this happened with Zelda, right? People were like, Zelda's good, no matter what it is, it's good. And Skyward Sword came out, and everyone's like, it's good, and people are like, it's not.
Right.
So
but...
if anything, Fallout 76 was going in with, it's going to be great. It's a Bethesda software game. Because they all get good reviews. So, it can be, something about it can be good. But, like, when it comes to optimization and stability, it's bad. I've also had people tell me that I'm wrong for having fun. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong at all.
That.
I'm saying the game can be objectively bad in one area, horrible even in one area, but you can still have fun with it. I have fun with bad games all the time. For as much as like hate it gets, people say Call of Duty's awful and stuff, and I still have fun with it. I have fun with a lot of trash games. One of my favorite games that I played was a game that was so bad it was good called Crypt of the Serpent King. The game was awful.
I played a game.
I thought it was hilarious.
You bet me to play that game. That game was garbage.
Right? So like, I don't know what to say.
I'd say just be like, yeah, Gareth. That's basically all you have to say. Just like, go Gareth, do the thing. I'm just trying to trigger this person to respond to me. I was saying from all the reviews I've seen about a dozen reviews so far, and all of them are saying like there's a lot of aspects of the game that are like based on the it's not just like fanboys, it's just like people who were like, I want this game to be good, and I paid $200 for it, and I really thought it would be good, and it was something I wanted a multiplayer Fallout, but just the elements weren't there for them.
Because like Angry Joe gave it a 3 out of 10, and he was like, that's a little too high. And he was like, someone said in his review, other Joe, who's his partner, said like, whoever wanted a co-op Fallout, multiplayer Fallout, and he said, I did.
Yeah,
I wanted.
Angry Joe said, I did. I wanted that. Yeah.
So
and then,
it's
like,
just
like Layman Gaming and Scale Up and all these kinds of guys.
You're not wrong for liking it.
You're not wrong for liking it. If you like it, you like it.
You can like bad things just like I like bad things.
Yeah, and by bad, it doesn't function as well as it should in the overall gaming space. You know,
it's bad when you can say that this thing runs even worse than other Bethesda games.
Which is saying something, because I have had quite a time trying to get my Skyrim, functioning in a way that is satisfactory.
But it's not bad, which it doesn't. The game runs fine for you. I'm saying for you.
Right.
It runs fine.
Right.
There's literal hordes of people. There's videos on it. The Digital Foundry did a video, and they're like,
who's Digital Foundry? Let's get some context.
It's like a channel that's like, this runs well as intended, or it runs extremely poorly. And they're running on beast PCs because they have to. It's their job, and the game's running like trash.
But their job is to compare like statistics and stats on how games run on various setups. Is that kind of what they do?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
people with potato computers trying to run with max graphics, trying to run on max graphics and complaining it's bad. It's not people with potato computers. And I like Aridin, I believe you that your game is running fine. You're not running into glitches. I was watching Angry Joe's review, watching the extended discussion, and the one guy he has that plays, like the guy that he had write the review for him is this guy named Dell, and he's like, I logged in to get a clip for one glitch that I could repeat over and over and over.
There we go.
Within 5 minutes, the third shot I fired, my gun was doing 0 damage because I got a damage glitch.
The damage
and he
glitch,
was like, that was happening to me every time I logged in. He would log in and his items would be gone, and he would he would go through the tickets on Bethesda.net to get it back, and they would email him and say, we do not have the ability to get your items back.
Right.
Like, the game is flawed in bad, maybe not for you. Maybe your PC's running it perfect.
Right.
These people don't have potato computers.
But also,
some of them do, but these people that do it for their jobs don't have potato computers. They don't. When there is reviewers for websites, trusted websites and trusted reviewers, I'm not saying like Billy Mays from IGN here, you know what I mean? I'm talking about like people that you trust on YouTube are like, I cannot bring myself to play it, it's so bad. And I am known for MMOs. Like, so it's not a multiplayer thing. It's not an MMO thing that they hate. Like, not everyone can be this wrong. I just missed twice.
So
feels real good.
Yeah. Also, the thing is
I've never had or seen anything, or seen anyone have that. I don't know what to tell you, man.
You go out, look. I mean, maybe you haven't had that issue. And that's fine.
Watch Angry Joe's review.
You can see that the damage glitch is a thing.
It's 40 minutes, and he'll show off a bunch of glitches that happen all the time to him, of just him playing. And like, it's not like that Dell guy didn't play. He got to level 180 before he stopped playing.
Yeah, there are a lot of reviewers who try to put in a fair effort to make sure the game would work.
I'm happy it runs great for you and you're having a good time with it. I'm really happy for you.
No, seriously, yeah.
I'm not saying that sarcastically. Like, that's good.
Yeah, it's good because that means that the game
you're getting your money's worth.
Your money's worth. That's good.
It's not good for a lot of other people.
Yeah.
And
here's the thing.
You don't judge a game by its outliers. You judge a game by its how it runs to most people.
And the nature of Bethesda games is, and this is my experience with trying to mod and get Skyrim to work in a way that is not more or less reliable. The nature of the Bethesda games is that a lot of experiences are very anecdotal. So the story I always tell people is a story about how my first experience with a Bethesda game was one of my first ones was Skyrim, and there was a quest. This is a story I've told a billion times before to you, but there's this quest that required me to pick up a sword, and I pick up the sword and I can't get rid of it. I can't drop it because it's a quest item. But I go over to the quest to finish the quest, and I can't finish the quest. I'm just saying that Bethesda is a company whose games are such that if you go over to any like wiki on games, so every game has a wiki article, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bethesda games are the only games that I know of that
have a whole area of the wiki dedicated to bugs.
Has a section for every quest and every item, like bugs related to all the compilations of all the bugs related to this thing, right?
My roommate hasn't had any glitch issues that I know of.
Okay,
he just doesn't like the survival quote-unquote aspect of the game, hunger, thirst-breaking weapons, etc. Okay. That's the stuff in Fallout that I'm actually okay with. Like, because I hate survival stuff, too. I used to love it, and then just the switch flipped and I hated it. But, like, when I play Fallout New Vegas and stuff, I exclusively play on hardcore. Same with Fallout 4.
That's not really for me.
It's the only mode I want to play.
But...
So like
my point in saying that is like, yeah, Marshall, you also are not having a
typical
experience, right? But what I'm saying is that like I've never encountered someone else who reviews Skyrim have that problem where like, quests are literally uncompletable, and like you have this. For me, I hate when I have inventory limits. So to have this 14-pound sword in my inventory that I can't get rid of was such a annoying thing to have happen to me in that game.
Like,
so.
Bottom line is if I don't think you can even say, Airden, like it's good. I'm not having these issues, so they don't exist. Or it's people running on bad computers and max graphics. It's bad enough that Bethesda issued an official apology.
Right.
Saying, hashtag humble brag, millions of people are playing our game. Right. But sorry, we're gonna fix these issues. It's known to Bethesda.
Mm-hmm.
That the majority of people are having these issues. I'm happy you're in the minority, though.
Yes.
Because it would be super bum me out.
Yeah.
Because you are just as much of a Fallout fanboy as I am. I'm a diehard Fallout fanboy. I think Fallout 4's story is stupid and dumb, and I think the upgrading system for the weapons breaks rarities and makes me not want to ever look for legendary weapons, but I still put like 130 hours in that game. I've put like 500 hours into Fallout New Vegas and like 300 into 3. Like, I love the Fallout games. I put like 35 hours into Fallout 1 and I hate that game's gameplay. I love Fallout. If I got Fallout 76 and I didn't have bugs, I'm sure I'd have fun with it. It wouldn't be my favorite experience, but I'm sure I'd have fun with it.
Mm.
But like, that's it. I'm not saying that they don't exist. I'm saying that people are blowing it out of proportion. I mean, I think like maybe people are blowing it a little bit out of proportion, but I don't think it's being like certain things are being blown out of proportion. But I don't think that the game just destabilizing in front of people's eyes. There's clips of that. The game just not loading zones or not loading objective things, so you just walk right through them. There's footage of that. Like, it's happening. It's prevalent enough that Bethesda has issued a statement saying they're going to deal with it.
Well, what I was trying to make a point about what story I was telling was that Bethesda games. This is to all the games I've played of theirs. So I've played Fallout 3, Fallout 4, New Vegas, Skyrim. I think that's about it. All the games I've played of them, they're all unstable, and I've encountered bugs that no one else has encountered, and people have encountered bugs that I've not encountered. I very seldom encounter the funny bugs that everyone is laughing about. I usually end up encountering the ones that crash your game or that makes a quest uncompletable or stuff like that.
Me too. The only funny bug, and I think it's the only bug that happens all the time is when you get hit by a giant in Skyrim.
Right. Yeah.
That's the only funny bug.
So my point was just to say that because everyone's experiences are so different, because the game is that big of a game and that unstable of a game, that we have to sort of try and figure out we have to find some kind of consensus amongst everybody to figure out how stable is this game or how not stable is the game, right?
Right.
Because most games just work, right? But Bethesda games, for me, they always are a bit of a dice roll when it comes to how stable they're going to be.
There hasn't been a Bethesda game since Fallout 4 that I've been disappointed with. Like, not only am I like a Bethesda GameWorks fanboy, I'm a Bethesda fanboy. Every game that it drops, I'm interested in this. Every game that Arcane drops, I'm interested in this. Like, people are like, Prey's not really good. I loved Prey. Prey was like top 10 games of that year for me. I love Prey. So it's like, Bethesda to me it takes a lot for them to do any wrong. Trocaire says, Sam, I used to love survival games, but then I played too many survival games and grew tired of it. Same thing happened to me. Marshall says they also give people free 500 atoms. Apparently, you can buy a door and some flowers with 500 atoms.
Yeah, I heard
that
about
was
that.
for
Yeah.
not having
the
bag.
The
right?
canvas bag. Yeah.
Yeah, because they advertised a canvas bag.
It was nylon.
And then it was nylon,
Yeah.
and people were upset, and they said, "There's nothing we're going to do about it. Here's 500 atoms," which is ironic
Which is
because
hilarious,
you can buy a canvas bag on like a mailman outfit and
Like
like 700 atoms.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Something like that.
Yeah,
it
and
was
then Marshall
funny.
says, "I've got a really cool story about a glitch I found in Skyrim." Just tell us about it.
Hopefully it's a fun glitch, not a dumb glitch like the ones I usually encounter.
And Trocaire says, I found bugs in all of those games. Nothing crazy, but never found a bug in New Vegas. Oh, there's bugs in New Vegas.
New Vegas, all right.
I
will say though, out of all the games I played,
it's the least
buggy in my experience. But that's what I'm saying is that in my experience, because the games
Yeah.
are so vast and the code for that game was spaghetti code.
Yeah.
Um,
The first playthrough of New
things
Vegas
just
I had
affect people differently.
was bugless.
Really?
Because I remember it.
Yeah.
Because I remember when everyone was saying there's bugs, I'm like, there's no bugs. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like there's the graphical glitch.
Yeah.
But there's no bugs. Like what's going on? And then I started my second playthrough.
Yeah,
that's when I got a 25-pound box I couldn't drop because it was a part of the quest.
That's really sucks.
And I was like, I was like 20 hours into it, so I'm like, I guess I'm just gonna use.
I really dislike.
I guess I'm gonna take that backpacker perk. I can't remember what it's called, like pack mule or something, to add 50 pounds. And then I was like, I guess I'm just gonna max out my strength. And then it was like,
that would be such a.
I loaded in. It was like, why are all my guns unequipped for my hot bar?
Oh,
okay,
man.
whatever. And then I go, and then I have no guns in my inventory. I'm like, what? What happened?
That would be such a full restart for me. Like, I despise inventory limits. I want to carry all my stuff with me, so I can handle it in small degrees. But to have 25 pounds? Mm-hmm. 25 pounds just taken up by something useless.
It was like an ammo crate.
That'd be unbelievable.
I
so
actually
we should reload, right?
Yeah, we should. I actually don't mind encumbrance in some games. I don't mind it in Fallout.
I've never experienced encumbrance in a game that didn't encumber the gameplay.
So it all started on my first playthrough. I got to the first Alduin fight, and when I finished the fight, I noticed that my follower Lydia was no longer with me. I looked all over, but I couldn't find her, so she was just dead for that game. Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, your followers can die.
Yeah, it definitely can. I've been testing.
They have to have damage done to them by you.
By you, yeah, I figured that out.
And then they can die. If you've hit them, they can die then.
All right, so
which is interesting.
Come over here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to lure this guy away.
First off, I'm gonna quick save because now I don't want to set this skill every time.
Okay.
Where are you teleporting them? Down here?
I'm thinking of teleporting them down there, yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. We can coordinate this.
The only bugs I have found are random T-posing enemies. I've never had I had a never-ending loading screen once, and one time I logged in and all my quests were missing. I fixed that bug by logging out and back in.
Right.
So those are mild ones from what I hear.
But see, even those, right, should those really be happening on like a AAA kind of
They should,
thing?
but it's Bethesda, so we forgive it.
Okay, so go right here.
Okay.
See, that's why I find so fascinating, is that this is the one time where it's like, this time's not acceptable, even though...
That's because
my experience has been like... They've always been this way. Like, people are complaining about the UI.
I think it's because it's so prevalent now.
Yeah.
Like, this one's so much more prevalent. That and what's it called? It doesn't help that Todd just lied a bunch.
Yeah.
In the press conference, like straight up blatant lies. I've had never-ending loaded screens on Nintendo games, though. Yeah, I'm not saying bugs are like exclusive to
No. But you have to admit that there is a disproportionate number of glitches and bugs in Bethesda. I mean, even Todd Howard made a little
quip about it
like, during his talk, right? That's another thing I didn't really get, even at the moment. He gave me a little sort of like joke in jest where it's like, I heard on the internet that our games are a little bit buggy, and it's like, and everyone in the audience was like, ha 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 ha, and I'm like, yeah, they are. Why are they like that? Stop.
I'm just gonna catch up with chat here.
Yep.
Marshall says, flash forward a few years, and I'm playing a new character and have the Spectral Assassin summoned with me as a companion, and I was going to read the Elder Scroll in the Time Wound? In the Time Wound, probably Time World. But as I was watching the cutscene, I noticed something strange. There was a puddle of blue ash in the cutscene, which is what happens when the Spectral Assassin dies. So something must have happened where he was too close to me when I read the Elder Scroll in the Time Wound. I'm just going to say Wound. And it killed him. The same thing must have killed Lydia. Interesting.
Oh, man.
And Trigger says, I mean, encumbrance is supposed to add a limitation and real quote-unquote realism not supported. Not supposed to add gameplay.
No, I
also modders
I get
can't
that.
fix a lot
that's
of
what
the
it
bugs.
does, but I've never had more fun with a game because of encumbrance.
Yeah, that's another thing. Is modders can't fix a lot of these bugs, so people are probably less cool with it. Because that's the other thing. Like when people get in power armor and then the power armor turns invisible and they can't get out of the power armor and they turn into Wendigo people. That's a bug that is more prevalent now than it was in Fallout 4, but it's a bug that was in Fallout 4.
Right. So that's the thing that amazes me is like, how is it that you guys should know that these things are in the game and they have fixes? Why aren't you just like?
And a modder fixed it.
Yeah, a modder fixed it.
But he can't fix it in 76.
So I don't know.
Because then it would just be like, nope, because you're on the server.
Right.
Right. You're online.
Let's go with maybe haste.
So it's interesting.
It is interesting.
So my canon is Lydia got sucked in the time. Yes, really is called this wound and sent back in time and died. Well, there you go.
Yeah, okay. I haven't done all the quests, so I didn't know there was a time wound.
I think that's when you read the Elder Scroll, it kind of like opens up like a red gash in the world. I guess that's probably what he means.
Maybe.
I remember one time in Skyrim I was playing, and Lydia wouldn't give me my items.
I think I may have experienced something similar to that.
Like you're like, trade, I'm sworn to carry your burdens, and then I couldn't move anything in my inventory.
Yeah,
I'm like, I guess it's yours forever. Fine.
Yeah. And yeah, I just find it so fascinating how like I've experienced all these terrible glitches that actually made the game not as fun for me and kind of made it really obnoxious. And you know, this is I went online and I saw on Reddit, you know, back then when Reddit exploded with Skyrim, right? But back then I was like, am I crazy? Like everyone's saying this game's like amazing, and I'm like, yeah, I mean it is novel. It does some things that are unique for its time and all that, but no one has experiencing all these glitches that I've been experiencing, right? And then, so I guess for me, it's just kind of, I don't want any game to be bad. Because I mean, better the games be good than them be bad, right? Because you want to enjoy games, right? But I don't know. There's something kind of cathartic about the fact that it's like all this time I've been saying that these games are glitchy and they're buggy, and why are they that way? And why are they getting a free pass? And it's just good that we're finally getting people are finally putting them on notice and being like, hey, no more bugs. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, I wish you had said that like 10 years ago. Because if I was Bethesda, here's the thing: if I was Bethesda, I'd be like, wait, you guys don't like the game? You don't like glitches? It's part of our charm. Oh, you guys don't like the UI? You guys didn't complain about it for the last 10 years. What about the combat? Yeah. Oh, you guys don't think the AI is really simple and you can get them stuck on stuff? That's the way COD's been in Skyrim, and we had 200 Game of the Year awards back then.
That's the other beef I kind of have.
Right.
Is like, ouch, what the heck? An arrow came out of nowhere and hit me.
I'm hoping that this guy will run down the.
Well, he's not gonna run down. He's an archer.
Well, maybe if we go far enough, he'll come after us.
I can also just go up there.
No, because then we're gonna get swamped by guys.
All right.
We're pulling them down, right? We're dragging them where we can fight them better. And Garrett's gonna die, but
yeah, it's a time wound.
Let me help you feign.
What's it called? Can't teleport me.
No, because
it's damaging.
Oh. So yeah, I was just like, if I were Bethesda, I'd be like, huh, I really didn't think this was gonna happen.
That's the other beef I have when you're like, the UI's bad. I'm like, it's not though, because it's built for console, and that's where I play.
Right.
Right. So I'm like, when you're like, UI is awful. I'm like, it's not. It's fine actually.
I think that lumping everything together in one menu is the problem, and I think that people on the PC, they go like, they're like, hey, like one of the most popular mods for Skyrim, like probably
Sky UI.
Is Sky UI. It has 20 million downloads on Nexus mods alone. So I'm just kind of wondering, like, why didn't Bethesda take those mods, take that incredibly popular mod and make something of it, right? All right. So everyone heal up. Like, why didn't they use it to make the UI for PC better and incorporate it into their next game? You know. Did you save?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Static cloud arrow, shocking arrow.
Okay, so we got.
Just do what Sega does, and hire really good modders. It's true.
Yeah.
For Sonic Mania.
We want to go up here now? Right. Yeah, because they de-aggroed, right?
Yeah.
Is Garrett still here?
No, he's super dead.
He's dead? Okay, whatever. So go back down there. I'm gonna try and teleport this other guy down. There he is, too far. I see another like inch. Okay, and we got Magister Row. Come on down. But da da da. Go.
They're all gonna aggro to us.
Hang on. Wait, don't end it yet. Hang on. We're gonna wait. Oh, what happened? Did it just end?
No, I hit end because you ran away.
No, I was gonna teleport her again.
Sorry.
Okay. I should have explained the plan.
Well, we're gonna pull them now. So we have time to
Do we have
kill
time to
these
burn her
people.
down?
Yeah, we should.
Okay. So 1,000 armor. Teleportation is pretty clutch in this. So yeah, the argument about like, the game is fun with friends.
That's every game.
I think every game is like that, right? So we have to evaluate the game's how good the game is based on other criteria, if not just on that basis. How's everyone doing? Armor is needed. So, again, speaking as an outside observer who's not not a Bethesda fanboy, I like Skyrim well enough, but I I'm not in love with it.
Like, Bethesda knows that 76 has issues. There's a reason it went on sale already for half price.
Right.
When you have a game that's really popular and it goes on sale a couple weeks after launch, it doesn't go on for half price. It goes on for $5 to $10 off.
Right. Something's up, you know. It's a question we have to sort out. Okay, if we can back away again from this. Once this guy's dead,
which he will be right now.
180. We can get out of here, and we can just do the same thing we did with the last counter a few counters ago. There you go.
Oh, that plan's gone now.
You can't dive away.
I can, but I mean, like, this guy's like the battle's not gonna end anymore.
You don't think so?
No. Yeah, I'm still in combat here. We can buy turns by having them run down here.
Maybe.
Like, if you teleport the guy. If you can.
Like, if I could teleport him to you?
Yeah, like down to Red Prince and Beast.
That's a good idea. Let's try that.
We can buy another turn at the very least.
And then I have 2 left. I'm going to use it to fly, I think, if I can do it.
I'm excited for the Game Awards next week. Apparently, they might be announcing Dragon Age 4 there.
Oh,
that's
really?
my hope, based off what people have said.
Dude, you know what I heard today? Obsidian's going to announce a game.
I'm excited to see what they say. I hope it's not... Even though, apparently, like, what is it called? Penumbra? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Tides of Numenera or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, it's really good. It's an RPG like this.
Like that, okay.
And
like
I'm
that.
okay with that.
Yeah.
But I want them to make not this.
Right.
I don't want them to make another South Park game.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to make another Fallout-esque RPG.
Thing, yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Ah.
What a throw.
Alright. Shoot. Bonk. Bonkaroony. Okay.
Bonkaroony. Boo, boo, bop, bop, boo,
So.
bop. How dare you? Oh, that's me stunned. That's me dead.
Ugh. Should I go and, like,
No.
teleport you?
You can't teleport me.
Where are you? Drat. I have a 1 in 3 chance of recovering an arrow. I figure it would happen more often.
The best thing you could do is, if this doesn't kill me, would be magic shell me. That'll unstun me.
Okay, let's see what I can do. Okay, you're
Let's
a
get
little ways away.
a little closer.
Here should do it.
I yield to none.
Thank you. Maybe this guy won't be able to stun me or something.
Ooh. Go,
I'm
go.
I'm not stunned.
Good, good. Excellent.
Now you just have to be careful because they're going to shoot you.
They are gonna... You just shoot
You.
me?
Yeah.
It said that he shot another dude, though, I thought.
Well, your damage, your HP went down with your armor still staying up, so.
Okay, right, Marksman's Fang. You're down there already. He wants me, up there for some reason. Atrophy. Oh.
Okay, Thane is out of combat here. And so is Beast.
Yep. So if you can just go a little bit further south. Come on, my turn. Okay. Not stunned. We can fly away.
Sleep.
Sleep. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna teleport them to you. They're gonna talk to you, and I'm gonna teleport them again.
Yeah,
that's my plan.
I don't think they're gonna talk anymore. Careful, because there's.
All right, well, we saved the game.
Why is this guy laying down?
I think because he was resurrected recently.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
If you can teleport him, because he's right there.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I go right there.
Oh, sorry.
Go, 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 go. No, Beast, stop talking to me. Use vines. Ah. What happened? He didn't talk to you?
No.
Okay.
Sick 95% miss that I'm getting all the time.
Well, maybe you should think about how you...
Look, a bug. The game is unplayable, and if you like it, you're wrong. I didn't say
that.
You didn't say any of that, buddy. I think you may be projecting a little bit.
Because we didn't say that you're wrong to like the game.
And we're not saying rare bugs or bugs in general make a game bad. I'm saying when people are en masse trying to return the game because it's so broken, and Bethesda's refusing to take their refunds because they know it's broken. That's why they're refusing.
It's. But yeah, remember, like it's totally fine. If
I'm not implying you said that. Okay.
Okay, good. But yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we're it's fine. We can be very passionate about the games that we love, and that can make us want to defend them when they feel like they're being unfairly treated. I totally understand that. Like when Octo just irrationally says that some of the games that I like are not very good.
It's because they're not. Subjectively.
Not objectively. But
Final Fantasy 1 is in top 5 for all Final Fantasy games.
That's fine. You can have that opinion.
That's my legitimate opinion, by the way.
And I know. I don't understand it, but there it is.
Prepare yourself.
Okay.
That's just people currently.
Mending.
Yeah, I mean, the general internet does kind of have this
I see
mob attack, mob mentality.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you look to the reviewers and you look to the people that do it for a living to kind of be, are they telling the truth or
And
not?
to the people who are like, this game's going to be great, I want this game to be good, I want a multiplayer, Fallout or whatever. When you look to a review for, any genre of game, you kind of tend to look at a person who enjoys those games and you're like, oh, well, they said that this game is not working so good. Maybe they're onto something,
Apparently you have said it, Mefuki. I'm not sure. what he's inferring to because of the delay. I want this to be this and that. What it's not that, not this rage. Also specifically reviewers that you can trust. It's true.
Because you can trust with their what they appreciate in games, right?
Yeah.
So like we look at those things. I'm not saying that. You know, you want me to teleport this person again?
No, we're good.
Because I'm concerned that I don't think I was going to come down far enough where he's going to raise this person.
If you want to, you can, sure.
Okay, so let me see if I can do that. Like, I have a little corpse pile over here.
Also, you got to get Beast out of there, man.
I've been trying. I haven't had his turn yet. What are you looking at here? There's a lot of blood over there. But no, I mean, Eridan's right in that there is going to be that mentality or that attitude about some things, but there can be nuance to these things, right? It's not just it might not be just a matter of you just hate the game because it isn't up to your standards. It could just be no, this game in a more objective sense doesn't work the way it should, you know. But for me, I think if I look at a reviewer who, I think like if you're looking at reviews, the person who likes that genre is gonna have more sway with me than a person who doesn't like the genre. Like imagine if I were reviewing, sports games, I'd be like, it's all right, I guess. Like for those of you who are sports fans, it's all right, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, it's like telling you the opinion of someone who is well versed in that genre, right? It's like whenever I see a review on like IGN or something of a guy who's reviewing a JRPG, it's like I don't really like JRPGs, so this game is just kind of alright. It doesn't really tell me what a person who likes JRPGs would, like me, would say about the game, Yeah, there's so many different opinions that it's hard to. Basically, the only person who can tell you if a game you feel you like a game or not is you. You can watch gameplay and be like, oh, this game looks like it might be for me or whatever, but ultimately, like, I can tell you what I like in a game, and based on that, you can say whether the game is for you or not. But
Marshall says this is something I don't like about Donkey specifically. Interesting.
Yeah, I
think Donkey's one of the more level-headed reviewers when he's being serious. I'm not being jokey.
I think there's points on both sides.
Like
to it.
You just explained his entire video on video game reviewers. You just summed up what he said already.
Sure.
No.
Where are you going? What? Stab him. Where'd you go?
Hopefully your teleport's back up.
It's not.
Hiya!
Did it work?
No.
No. Can we freeze him? Maybe I can freeze him on my turn? But it's always a tricky thing trying to navigate the differences between what is objective, what is subjective, what is opinion.
He hates RPGs, specifically turn-based RPGs. So every RPG game he plays, he says it's just a bad game.
Right.
And while most fans get that as a joke, someone who might not know Donkey and just sees that review and sees with a bunch of his view, his with a bunch of you and think, so he must be trustworthy. Then he hates the game.
The game is bad because he doesn't like it, right?
This happened with Octopath. I legit
that's
had
right.
someone say, Donkey said the game was bad, so I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah, actually, I watched his review. He basically was fighting an enemy using only Ulbrich, and he was intentionally doing everything he could. He even said later in the comments, I was intentionally trying to make the game look as bad as possible. And that's fine if you're doing it for comedy, right? But people look to Donkey sometimes for his opinion about games. So, like, he was fighting a snail creature, right? And he was intentionally not using a sword when he should have been using the spear. That's was breaking. So he was like, I'm going to show you guys why this combat is so bad. And he was just fighting the snail for like 2 minutes using just Ulbrich and just like his sword when the weaknesses are listed right there. It's spear and bow. So
sure.
It's like,
well, I think
the point that Marshall's trying to make there.
Yes, I understand the point.
Yeah.
I understand the point. Donkey has said many times, especially in his game reviewer video, that you should build up trust with someone.
Right.
So you watch someone over and over and over, and you build up trust with them.
Sure.
That's why even in the game reviewer video, he said, I hate turn-based RPGs.
Right.
I think they are the antithesis of fun.
Right.
So when I tell you that Persona 5, an anime-inspired Japanese turn-based RPG, is pretty fun, it must be doing something right.
Right. But
so he's very open about I don't like JRPGs.
Right. But you know, the point still stands is like he gave an unfair on that basis. He gave it kind of an unfair review.
Well, if you already know he doesn't like JRPGs, then you're probably not going to take that review super serious. The review's more of just like, I hate this game.
Well, that's another question we have to deal with is like, what's the difference between someone who's trying to be funny and doing a funny review versus someone who's trying to do a review, right?
Sorry?
That's another question we have to deal with is like, how do we know the difference between someone who's doing a review and someone who's just saying like, well, I'm gonna save face by saying like, well, I'm an entertainer. I'm not trying to give my opinion about anything.
Does his Octopath Traveler have in brackets dunk view after it?
I don't know. I haven't.
Because if it does, that's his review. They're labeled.
So, trying to get this guy down, like off there. Maybe we'll do it on my turn, maybe to teleport him down.
Yep.
Yay! Get over here.
Yeah, but that's not Donkey's fault. It's the person. Then it's the person who just takes that info without knowing the reviewer, like he said in the reviewer's video. I completely agree. It's not on him to justify his jokes. Oh, he's fortified. You can't teleport him.
614. But I just think that it, for some people, it might be being used as like a scapegoat thing, where it's like, well, I'm not actually giving a review at the game because I'm just trying to be funny, when really he's informing people's opinions about.
But that's not his fault. If he makes a joke, he's not responsible for someone taking it the wrong way. He's not.
But if the joke is that the game is bad.
Point, it doesn't have the dunk view in the brackets. It's a joke video. Done. It's labeled. All his videos are labeled like that. If it has dunk view,
if it's just a joke video, I don't get it. Get the joke.
The joke is he doesn't like it.
Okay.
I mean, he already has like a weird sense of humor with some stuff anyway. But yeah, that's how you can. Where'd my Bone Widow go? I guess he just got teleported and instantly died.
Yeah. We've been talking, so we've been distracted somewhat.
But like, yeah, if it's not labeled dunk view, it's a video that is not meant to be taken seriously. Don't slip. Hiya! I also don't find Donkey funny, says Aridin. I think Donkey's super funny.
It's
different strokes for different folks, though.
I'm more indifferent to it. I always find interesting to hear different people's opinions about stuff. So there's that.
That's the thing that I've like. I don't think PBG's all that funny.
You think PBG's that funny?
No.
I mean, I think PUBG's hilarious.
Like, there's some jokes where I'm like, that's real funny. Some of his awkward humor is really funny. In other times, I'm like, I know where this is going. The punchline is, it's awkward. No.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, I don't know.
It depends. Also depends on your stuff. What kind of humor you like.
It's true. Yeah, because there is some like really funny PBG stuff.
How do
I just don't think all his jokes are funny, which I don't think anyone thinks everyone's jokes.
No, I mean no one's funny all the time.
Or like every.
I
joke
think
of one
PBG would say
person's.
that though. PBG would say like, I try and make stuff that's funny. Sometimes it doesn't work out.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work. There was a video for Zelda month that he did.
Man, what do I do here?
I think it was his verse. He's only done 2 Zelda month videos. Like, I'm still subscribed to him. I watch pretty much all his videos because I find them more entertaining than funny. Which there is a difference, I think.
Yeah, but
right? Like, I don't think Pro Jared is that funny. I think he's very entertaining.
Most people I don't find like laugh out loud funny. I find them entertaining.
Yeah. But there was a moment in one of his Zelda month videos, the first one this year, that made me like actually laugh out loud, which is very rare for just like watching a thing at my home in my house by myself.
In my home.
Just during, because he always does songs too, which is always my favorite things that he does, is when he just sings. Yeah.
Oh.
So he's doing a song about like, and the music video is Mario shooting a machine gun at Link, and he's just blocking all the bullets.
Hey,
and it's
Ghost
like,
Ride the Whip.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Hey, you're a fool. You don't even go to school. I don't know. It's just so stupid. But it's like, it's not stupid. Oh man, comedy is a whole other can of worms to open up, because what's funny for one person is not funny for another. Like I like stupid humor, but not every stupid humor is to me is funny. Only certain kinds of stupid humor. So it's just, this is why you can't be too concerned. Like, to a certain degree, you do have to be concerned about people's opinions, because sometimes
you can probably teleport him now.
Nice.
Marshall says, I love Donkey personally. I just hated when some people took the joke video as serious.
Right.
Which I know it's his fault, or as serious, which I know it's his fault. But they take the vid seriously, and a good game doesn't get another purchase. Just, I really want Octopath to do good and everything. I agree. Octopath isn't my favorite game of this year, but I want it to do well. I don't want games to be bad.
Yeah.
I want all games to be good, right? So, and successful, so they can get better.
Yeah,
like that's the goal, right? Tricker says that would be if Pro Jared reviewed a sports game, and was like, "This is bad." I would take it with a huge grain of salt. Like he's going to be prejudiced to not liking that game, like when he did his April Fool's video on Madden.
Yeah, on Madden. Yeah.
Yeah, and he did it as like a faux RPG.
Yeah, that's right.
Where is this? Oh, he's not here.
Water arrows.
I don't think Pro Jared tried to be funny. Primarily, he tries. No, but Pro Jared has said he hates sports games. Like Donkey said he hates JRPGs, so that's why I would take his review with JRPG with a grain of salt. Yeah, Pro Jared doesn't. I don't think Pro Jared is like trying to really be funny, but there's definitely, he inserts comedy.
Yeah, I mean there's comedy there.
He is a post AVGN video reviewer. You know what I mean? Like he's doing that style kind of video.
Yeah. Dang! It's a big hit.
It's like there's definitely like one of the only jokes. Actually, the jokes that I like about Pro Jared are his very physical ones.
Really?
Like when he does when he was talking about Zelda 2, and he's like, my brother had a stash of NES games in his room, and I wasn't allowed to play them. So of course I snuck in there, and it cuts to him wrapped up in a blanket like a snail climbing towards games, and he's like sneaking in there and play it, and there's Zelda 2, and he goes whoosh, and throws it off and highlights there, and he's like, yes! And it's like after I was done playing that game.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's a Zelda 2 review. Like those moments are funny. Or like when he's like in Zelda 2, another joke from that review, when he's like how to kill Dark Nuts or Iron Knuckles reliably. The jumping crouch stab. I don't even know how that works. And it cuts to a frame of nothing, and he goes, ha! And he does it.
Yeah.
That's funny to me.
That's pretty good. And that's not physical humor versus like verbal humor.
Yeah.
I like puns. You hate puns. Mm-hmm. So that's another angle.
There are some puns I like. They just have to be like real like high humor puns. Like I have to not see them coming. sort of deal. I also really like Jared has perfect segues.
Pretty good segues.
Perfect segues. Like his one, I can't remember what video it was. We talking. Oh, in Zelda 2 again. It's a review I watched last week, so that's probably why.
That's why.
He was talking about like, oh, when Link goes to into towns and you talk to the girl and she's like, come in, I'll heal you, and he's like, and everyone makes the same juvenile joke. I always figured she just made him a potion, or perhaps a nice home-cooked meal, like the one you could make with Blue Apron. You like that segue? I'm like, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's
you know what
pretty
I
good.
mean? Like, that's great.
Yeah.
It's not his fault. Whoops. Yeah. Donkey isn't to blame. My bad. Yeah, I gotcha. He definitely can be funny, but he's an entertainer first, comedian second. I agree. I like his reactions to things, like when he was reviewing the D&D cartoon and freaked out when Tiamat showed up in the first episode. Cruelest DM ever. Exactly. Yeah. I love Jared. He's definitely one of my favorite content creators. I love all the Normal Boots guys.
Yeah, me too. That I can think of, at least. Or everyone I can think of.
The completionist just seems like a guy I want to hang out with.
Even if you've ever, I'm not sure if you've ever seen his stuff, but like if you've ever seen even Ian Brittlemoose's like TV dinner reviews.
Yeah, I haven't
watched
seen
all those.
them,
Those are funny.
Yeah. He's very much like PBG.
Well, look at that guy up there. Look at to the right of my screen. Look at this guy.
Whoa, he looks
I
cool.
don't know what's going on over there? Can we drag bodies in this game?
No.
Okay. Keep running. Okay. Let's see. Heal up.
Yeah, the newest season of Hardcore just started last week. It's great.
Oh, nice.
The newest season of Madness as well started. PS1 games. So I'm back to watching that because I couldn't care less about 90s cartoons.
Ah, but you didn't watch many when you were younger, so.
Well, I did. I watched a ton. I just don't really like. I don't really care about discussing like TV stuff, like cartoon stuff. I'm just like not into them. Like, yeah, they're great cartoons. Obviously, Batman the Animated Series is the best one. There, done. Also, I need to climb down. Like, obviously, Batman the Animated Series is the best one. Move on. But like, it was interesting watching, because Caddy's on it, right?
Oh, is he?
And yeah, and he's like the PS1 guy.
He is the PS1 guy,
right?
Yeah.
So like, it was interesting to see.
I'm gonna teleport him and then teleport him again.
Sure. It was interesting.
Unless
to
we
see...
can go teleport all the way down here.
Yeah,
dang.
do him all the way down there. Like, it was really interesting to see his take on like Metal Gear versus Silent Hill, and like Resident Evil 2 versus, I can't even remember the one it was. It's like Resident Evil 2 and Symphony of the Night.
Symphony of the Night.
Stuff like that. Oh no, I'm marked. Whatever shall I do?
For me, Symphony of the Night is the night, no question. Like without, like not even something.
See, for me, it's really hard because I love both of those games.
Like Symphony of the Night is so good. I love that game.
Also, I just had the thought to myself, I haven't seen a Brutal Moose vid in a while. I hope I'm not unsubbed to him. Then I checked his channel and I'm unsubbed.
Oh, well,
he's just made only food reviews this past year, so I didn't really catch my eye.
No,
yeah, it was a split vote for that one. Yeah.
If you prefer, like, I mean, it's not like my favorite kind of review, but he still makes them kind of entertaining. His editing style is really
PBG-esque.
Really, yeah, PBG-esque, but it's really fun. I think give one of his TV dinner reviews a shot and just see what you think. I think they're really funny. Well, not like funny, but again, they're entertaining. I enjoy them.
That's how I feel about the completionist. You know, Gerard tries to throw in a bunch of jokes all over, and I don't find all of them funny. I can definitely tell that Brett is writing now. Now that I've watched more Super Coach Fighters, RIP, they're gone now. Brett is still doing stuff with another one of his friends called Weekend Warriors, which is basically the same thing. So I'm not getting any of my Santel goodness, but I am still getting Brett. And I can definitely tell Brett is the one writing most of the completionist. Because those are the parts that are hilarious to me.
Right.
But it's more just like really entertaining to watch someone have to complete a game.
Well, it's like that's another question. Is like some internet reviewers, right? They'll do a thing where they'll like do skits and stuff, and like I'm not like a fan of like the skits and stuff.
Yeah, I know you're more into the OG JonTron stuff.
Yeah.
Back before skits happened.
Yeah.
I like a mixture. I do like a mixture.
Right. Rest up. Save the game.
Yeah, I don't need to rest up. Saving. Trigger says, my problem with Caddy on the show is that he talks a lot and interrupts a ton. Isn't that a British stereotype? That they're all really fast talkers?
I never heard of that one.
Pretty sure it is. But yeah, Caddy does. Like, Caddy, as soon as he gets something in his head, he's like, I have to say it. And that could be because he's like, he might be really forgetful and stuff like that. Where like, if I don't say it now, I'll forget. Or I need to get this point out before we move on. He does interrupt a lot. And it's kind of like, stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Also, his name is Jim, and I didn't know that. I was like, Jim?
Jim, really? Oh.
Jim Caddick.
Jim Caddick?
I knew his last name was Caddick. I didn't know his first name was Jim, though. I'm like, you don't look like a Jim to me. Probably because you don't look like John Krasinski.
Right.
The only Jim. The one and only Jim. All right, it's time for the big boy.
Maybe we should fight him up here.
Well, there's 4 still. Or 2, sorry. There's only 2.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming.
I'm afraid that if I teleport him down there, he'll revive the other guys.
Yeah, my favorite content creator is John. He's so inconsistent with his upload schedule. Get high ground. Says
Yeah.
I really wonder if John's ever gonna make another video. Like the internet just tore him a new one over nothing comments. Just nothing.
Yeah, really.
Like he voiced his opinion, which was not racist at all, and they're like, "You're a racist."
Well, you know how it is.
It's like, I know exactly how it is, but like after that, there's like no videos.
You know,
it's like, geez.
Yeah. All right. How do we want to start this? We got guy on the right. Okay, we just want to shoot him.
Yeah.
With what?
Beast.
Okay.
Dude, I love Couch Fighters, but on Jesse Cox's channel, they're all still doing Super Amiibo Fighters together. That's pretty cool. Yeah, right now, Weekend Warriors is Brett's new channel, and they're teaching Jesse Cox how to play Soul Cal 6. And that's real great.
Okay, we're gonna be a much stronger advantage here.
There goes all my magic armor with that one hit. Okay. They pulled a U tactic. That's pretty cool.
All right, we have high ground now, so we're gonna be doing some serious damage now.
I'm not fighting anymore, so.
Oh, okay.
I'm coming. They teleported me out of the battle. JonTron may not make another video. Don't you remember at the end of the VR Troopers, he found his dad, so he probably isn't just so he's probably just hanging with his dad. Right. Right.
Right.
Marshall says, yeah, I really hate how he might have stopped his career because the internet attacked him over a stupid nothing comment.
There's also that.
There is also that.
Yes.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the internet, so they overreact like crazy.
People are oversensitive, you know? Just
way too sensitive.
Yeah. You gotta just... We can't... What it is, it's like it's imputing motive, right? You assume the worst about people that...
Yeah.
You know, he must be a racist because he said some you know, XYZ, you know?
I feel like John should at least make a farewell video. John's the type of guy that he wouldn't do that, though. Like, based off of, like, his... I don't know the man, obviously, but based off of, like, his YouTube career,
right.
He's not the type of guy to make a goodbye video. Even when he left the Grumps, it was very...
Yeah, that's right.
It was very obvious that he did not want to make that goodbye video, because he was, like, already in New York, and the background was weird, and his hair wasn't done, and his shirt was open. Like, he didn't want anything to do with the Grumps anymore. Or at least that's the perception.
Yeah, because we don't know.
I don't know, but that is the perception.
Let's not, you know, say things that are not entirely correct. All right, this is good. Look at you. You got some magic armor, don't you?
This is the end of VR Troopers. Yeah, well, the Grump leaving thing is a whole can of worms. It's true. That is a deep dive many have tried to find the truth for.
Yeah, let's... Yeah.
YouTube conspiracy
This is doing
theories.
some damage,
oh
man.
my gosh, beast!
Look at that.
Here comes a huge big heal.
Whatever. You can deal with that.
Here comes another one, which hurts me.
It's nothing. It barely tapped you. Barely did this to you. Like, hey, you're undead. Hi.
Oh, get atrophied, son.
Yeah.
99 problems, but atrophy ain't one.
And look at this. Oh, look. Looks like it's Red Prince's turn. Guess what? You're gonna get.
I'm not gonna
axed.
knock him down because perseverance.
That's okay.
You know why he moved to New York, right? I know there are many theories, but nothing's been
Theories,
confirmed.
but yeah.
I've seen many theories.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, when you care about the people that you're watching, which
Sure.
you do because you've been
You
watching
do.
them for a while,
Yeah.
you like, I really want to know what happened, but it's like, it's, you know, also their personal life, so you're never going to know exactly
Yeah.
what happened. But like, same thing when Greg left the Completionist.
Yeah.
They left on really bad terms.
They did.
And, you know, neither of them will ever talk about it.
No. And it's,
That's all we know is we left
you
on
know.
really, he left on really bad terms.
Yeah, it's not really any of our business.
Yeah. Goodbye, Alexander.
There we go. Look how much easier that was. Oh, you're going to get rocked. Now there's no one left to revive you. Bonk. I kind of have, you know, this... I try to have this philosophy in my life where it's like, if the person isn't there to defend themselves, I kind of don't want to talk about them. Because they don't know... you know, gossip is a sin, and so we have to be very careful about saying certain things, you know? That's my take on it. I want to do magic on you. Finish him off! Oh wait, no, I will finish him off. Kablamzo. Kablamzo. There we go. Let's read the journal. We did that.
Here is his staff. It's pretty good. Here is his hood. It's pretty good.
Spell illusion.
Alexander's severed head. Take it.
Alexander is dead. Properly dead. Become divine. I killed Alexander. This time he's gone for good.
I'm sending also skill books to you.
Okay. Makes sense that maybe he had a lot of stuff here.
I honestly think it's because he's a musical theater student, and New York is where you want to go if you want to pursue that theater.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably it.
There's a fair automod, but you guys get the point. Yeah. Also, you might want to loot Alexander. He has some good stuff. I mean, that's kind of John's MO, to burn bridges on the way out. He and PBG are on pretty bad terms now after he left Normal Boots, apparently.
So this is a hood. Okay, dispel illusion. Boop 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 boop. There it is.
Did you
removes invisibility and illusion set by the Sallow Man? What?
Did you identify anything else?
I don't think I had anything else to identify.
I sent you books.
I used them, yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, we're like half an hour over. So
yeah.
That's it for us, guys. Thanks for watching.
Alexander is defeated.
Super dead.
And now we can do something
other things
else. I guess
we'll be back on Tuesday. Actually, we won't. There's a holiday dinner for our work.
Oh, is it on Tuesday?
That's on Tuesday.
Yeah. We have some.
Really,
I didn't know it was that early.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some a work dinner.
So we'll be back on Friday with more of this.
Do you want to do like a Monday stream?
We'll figure it out. We'll let you guys know on Discord and stuff before we do anything.
Yeah, guys.
Maybe we'll beat this game before the end of the year. Who knows?
We're getting close to the end. We just beat Alexander, so we're getting close.
Yeah, like we did in the beginning. Okay. Anyway,
GG, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see
you guys later.
Possibly Monday. Also, I'll probably see you guys sometime on the weekend on one of my solo streams. So.
Cool.
Cool, guys.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, jeez, that's not the stop.